Do one of you guys have something pulled up on National Tequila Day? I just thought about that.
No, I didn't go that far.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep, we're good whenever.
Yep.
All right, cool. Welcome to Bourbon Beards and Belvederes. I'm Adam.
And I'm Paul.
And I'm Jerry.
And it's season 3. Holy fuck. How in the hell did we end up here?
Season 3, year 4, going on to year 4.
Insane. Absolutely insane. Never would have thought that this would be the case. I'm just blown away that we're here. So we're starting this one off with a bang. Got some cool new features. I want to tell you guys about it. We added a call-in feature. We are live on Instagram and Rumble.
Yeah, YouTube and Rumble.
YouTube and Rumble.
And if you're watching on either one on the screen, there's a QR code. Obviously, right above it says "Scan to call in." It's also on the our story on Instagram. Basically, just scan that QR code, and then here in a second, I'll probably put it in the chat just to make it easy, clickable for some people. You just put your name when it says, type your name, and then we'll see you pop up, and then we could bring you into the studio basically and say what you need to say, and if we need to, we'll kick you off.
Yeah.
So we're going to try this for a little bit, maybe in the future do some video call-ins, but for now it's just going to be audio just because.
So, yeah, give us a call. Let's chat about whatever we're drinking or whatever we're smoking, or if we got a beer product that we're going to be talking about, let's chat about that if you like. Let's try to keep it civil. You don't have to be clean, but let's keep politics and religion out of the situation, and go from there. We'll have a good time together. We got a theme going on today. We'll get to that. You know how we do things here. But we're going to start off with our palate warmers, just like always. So, getting down to business. Paul, what are you drinking, sir?
So I just grabbed something quick that was sitting right next to me. I didn't want to go too crazy because of our theme, just enough to wake up the palate because I haven't had anything to drink today. So I just grabbed this Buffalo Trace Smashville 1 White Dog. 125 proof, so it is enough to wake up the palate, and it has been sitting right next to me in the shed, so it is about 90 degrees too. So it is she's hot. But it's doing the trick.
Right on. Jerry, what do you got?
I forgot to bring one out, so I'm just drinking one of the ones that we are sipping on later, so I'm not going to say what it is or anything. I'm just going to say this one is my favorite of the 3.
Okay.
Or I should say the 4, if you want to include that this 4 is on me.
Okay.
It's nice and clear.
I went with a little El Tesoro Extra Añejo. And the reason I did is because I rarely get into this bottle, and it just popped into my head to go grab some. When I bought this bottle, I got it at Total Wine. I want to make sure to highlight this. When I got it at Total Wine for $114. I'm looking at it right now at the same Total Wine. It is $204.99 for this exact bottle. Holy shit. Those the inflation and taxes and tariffs and everything else. Good Lord.
Business tactics.
Yeah, there you go. I love this tequila. I love everything that they make, but this particular one is fantastic. It's peppery, it's sweet, it's not overly oaked. It's really, really nice. And if you guys have never had it, I'll get you guys some samples. It's fantastic. So this one's coming in at I think it's 90 proof. Maybe it's a little more than that. Let me look. It is not on the bottle. No, it's 80 proof. I wouldn't say it's worth $204. That's for damn sure. But it is good. So I can see it as SoCal Wine and Spirits for $100 versus $200 at my local Total Wine.
Yeah,
so
that's Total Wine for you.
Yeah, fuck you, Total Wine. I'll find it elsewhere. This shit's fantastic though. So. I found this company via Moonshiners, the TV show. It's one of the distilleries that Tim Smith visited when he was down in Mexico, and it's fantastic. So, kudos to them. So by now you may have figured out exactly what our theme is going to be, and Jerry sent us out 3 samples. He said it doesn't matter how we taste them, so long as we taste them. So what I say we do, Paul, since we got 3 people here, 3 different palates and 3 different outlooks on life, since Jerry sent them, I say we make Jerry tell us how to drink them.
Yeah, I think we drink them in the same order. So, Jerry,
Yeah.
nice enough to color them with the little stickers of the Mexican flag. So let's pick a color.
Which, before we start, that was not intentional. I just have those, what do you call them? Those garage sale stickers or whatever those colorful stickers are that you write like $2 on. I picked the first 3 because I bought a big ass like sample thing off of Amazon, because when we do our bottle shares, we stick those on there and write our name. So I just picked the 3 different colors because I didn't want to put A, B, C or whatever, because I didn't know how we wanted to do it. And it just so happens the first 3 that I picked out were white, green, and red. And I didn't realize it.
Garage sale for $2, your couch. Usually I see things marked for like 50 cents.
But I didn't realize it was the same colors as the Mexican flag until I was watching the game on the World Cup, and I was sampling through these to get my notes, and I was like, oh, that worked out perfectly. The red one was the only one that I wanted there because it has a red cap on it. The other 2 have like a cork. But let's go with green because I'm staring right at it.
Okay.
So do you guys want to know any information, or do you want to do all 3 blind and then go into see which one?
Blind.
Yeah, let's do it fully blind first, and then maybe once we get our initial impression, maybe we'll go back through, and you can tell us, or we can guess at proofs, or
Well, the one note, obviously they are all Blanco tequilas.
Yeah.
That's the one note. The one thing that I'll give you guys.
So,
and we are doing this. I think you guys said it's for National Tequila Day, which is on July 24th.
Yeah. So we're live obviously now, but technically the episode on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, Apple, everything else will come out next Monday, the 20th. So that was at Friday. The Friday after is National Tequila Day. So yeah, go ahead, Paul.
that'll give you some time to get a hold of these and drink them along with us if you like.
Yeah, this one's got a very weird nose to me. I almost get like some bubble gum or something off of this nose, which I didn't expect to get off of a tequila.
I need to put
Not
more
a
in
real
here 'cause
tequila.
I'm not getting anything.
My assumption is these are real tequilas and not some bullshit celebrity crap. That's what I'm going with, but who knows? I guess it's blind, so.
Congratulations. You have 1800 and Jose Cuervo and some bullshit that some dude down the street gave me for 50 cents.
The Rocks tequila or whatever that is.
So the Cabo Wabo, the
That's Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar, there you
go.
It starts with a T.
Yeah.
Terramana.
Terra something.
Terramana, yeah. Whose is that? I can't
The
remember.
Rock.
That's the Rock. And
Rock.
then,
Oh, yeah.
Isn't Casamigos Clooney's?
Yeah.
That just tastes like somebody dumped in vanilla syrup. It's good, but it's not tequila.
I had a little bit of that last night with as a floater in my mango chili Modelo, and that works really well together.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
It's good. They definitely some additives in there on the vanilla side. So
Okay, now I'm picking up that bubble gum. It's
it's not like overly sweet, but there's definitely like a pink fruity kind of note in there.
but
I like it. I like the nose.
when I first put my nose in the glass, though, there was a whole lot of ethanol came spewing out of there. So
I had
like
these poured for
the very first time.
Yeah, I had these poured for a couple minutes, so I think mine aired out a little bit. But I do get like a little bit of smokiness too on the nose.
I can get that.
Char or something.
Yeah, for me, I get like this green bell pepper on the nose with some, and then I think that cooked agave kind of lends itself to that bubblegum note sort of deal.
I get the herbalness on the palate. It's like a minty finish too.
It's got
Like
it's got a lot of pepper, lot of black pepper, and I love it.
Yeah, it's like black pepper, green bell pepper, and then fresh mint sprigs, like fresh mint leaves.
I also get a little bit of like citrus, more of like the peel, like the express peel.
I definitely get that mint, but I get it more in the mid palate than I do on the finish. It just circles back to the pepper for me on the finish.
Yeah, it's a long finish, and the pepper definitely pushes back through. Yeah. Nice. I like this a lot.
It's a good one.
That's really good. So
that's definitely a neat sipper right there.
I think we should take our example from BCB on these. Try to guess the price, all that good stuff. Just have a little fun with it. How's that sound?
Yeah, that works. I mean, tequila is definitely not my wheelhouse as far as pricing and things like that. I think I have one bottle of tequila in the house right now just because. But I would say this is probably, if we're basing it like $30 is a decent bottle, 50 is a good bottle, and 80 is a very good bottle, I would say this is like $55.
I was going to say 40, so we're kind of close.
I'd put the proof low, sub 90. I'd say 90.
80.
Yeah, it might even be 80. There's that little bit of spice there that kind of makes me think there could be a little bit more, but it's not over 90 in my opinion. Are we anywhere close?
I'm gonna hold on till the end. What'd you say about the proof, Adam?
I said it would be about 80.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 86. I don't know if the tequilas normally come just like straight 80, or do they have varying proofs like whiskey?
Yeah, they're not as, at least most of them aren't as like random. Like what's that?
No.
Woodford is 90.4 or 90.2, whatever. For the most part, they're like 80, 84, 6. Like they're even numbers.
That's what I thought. Like I said, I don't.
And they're pretty much all sub 90 for the most part.
Yeah.
So you guys said what, $45 to $50, and then 80 to 90 proof?
I'd say 50 to 55. Because I'm going to go in my head, $30 is a good bottle, 50 is a pretty damn good bottle, and like $80 is a fantastic bottle. I know they get crazy expensive up way past that, but I don't think you bought anything that's like $220 or something. So I'm going to say right around that $50 mark for this one.
All right, I got the notes. We'll go back to it once we sample all the rest of them. You guys want to move on to the white one?
Yep.
Sure. Here, let me.
All right, so this is a very different nose.
Yeah. The first one was definitely more like that spice pepper. This one has more of like the sweetness to it.
I got a pop of ethanol though right off the bat, even though I've had these poured for 15 minutes.
This one has more of a standard tequila nose on it. That last one, not so much. But this is kind of what you expect when you smell tequila.
Yeah, I get like citrus definitely is forward.
Yep.
The herbalness that I think I'm going to get off of most tequilas, especially these blancos, is there too. Like that green pepper I keep going to.
Most blancos, I'll get like a minerality or like an herbal note.
I like that one more.
I do not. I don't like that one much at all. That one's, it's real. I don't know. I can't find the word. It's like dark, smoky. Like I get bitter, dark notes on the sides of my tongue that I don't like at all. I don't know if it's overly herbal or what I'm getting, but I don't really care for this one at all, to be honest.
I miss some of the pepper spice that the last one had when I drink this one, but this one has some fruity qualities the last one didn't that I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, that's a no for me. I'd say this is 80 proof on the dot, and I'd say this is $25. Maybe even in a plastic bottle. Although I don't think Jerry would buy a plastic bottle, so say $30 in a glass.
I bet you Jerry's got a plastic bottle or two in that house somewhere.
Probably not tequila, though. There's some good plastic bottles for whiskey you can still get, but or at least some decent ones. But I don't know about tequila.
Ooh, I know my internal temperature's going up because I'm sweating like a son of a bitch right now. It's already hot as fuck out here in this garage. I got the door open so I can smoke. Wow. I would say that one's probably more in the neighborhood of $40, not in a plastic bottle. And I like it. I like it. I don't think that Jerry would send us a fucking bullshit tequila for this Tequila Blind.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
he would.
put it
Huh?
I wouldn't put it past him to sneak
I
it.
will. I just don't feel like I don't feel like that's what he's done.
I don't think this is one. This is just not for my palate. I don't think this is a bad tequila. I don't like some of the. I think it's just overly herbal notes that's just hitting me like really on the sides of my tongue that I just don't like at all. But I don't think this is a crappy tequila. I think plenty of people will like it. It's just not for me.
Which isn't weird in its own way because Paul, you're such a fan of rye, and there's herbal notes like a motherfucker in a glass of rye. You know,
That's why
not like this though.
No, and
They're
that's
different.
and that's why I don't know if it's herbal notes or if it's smoky note that I'm getting because I don't like smoky notes in anything.
I didn't get any smoke.
But I don't really get the smoky note, but it's hitting me where I drink like a peated scotch or a mezcal that I don't care for. It gets me on the sides of the tongue, and I don't like that.
Like I
Try
said,
it with the cigar to see if that cancels out some of that smoke.
Yeah.
this pour versus the first one, I get more of like this minerality with this first one than I do the second one than I do the first one, which might be what Paul's looking at.
And that might be what.
And I'm not talking about like that Dickel Flintstone vitamins type
No, I don't
minerality.
mind
Like,
that. Yeah,
this is like just like rock mineral, like water minerality.
No, cigar doesn't help. Maybe even makes it worse. That's not for me.
Fair. Okay.
It's not for me at
Adam,
all.
what'd you say? What'd you think the proof was of this one?
Definitely between 80 and 90. I would say 84 at the highest.
All right. So on to the red one.
Cool.
And I'm drinking this Aldi watermelon sparkling water, and it is going fantastic with this tequila. Like I just kind of want to pour them together and just have like
What you drinking that for? There's no booze in it.
to clean the palate. There's booze here.
I got the limoncello or lemon ice, whatever, the Flavortown series that I talked about a couple weeks ago with Guy Fieri.
Yeah, we picked up the apple pie Alamo or whatever.
What'd you think of that?
It's good, but I don't know if I can drink it all the time. It tastes just like a fucking apple pie with the crust and everything. It's insane, but I don't know how I can drink. Like maybe if I throw some of this or some moonshine or something into it, and make it like an apple pie sort of deal, it'll work. But like I was eating lunch and I cracked when I'm drinking it, and I was like, I can't eat and drink it at the same time. Like there's just too much shit going on.
It is, especially for a seltzer where they're normally not super flavorful. It's just a hint of flavor, but that apple pie comes through. They got a root beer float, which is fantastic. Tastes just like a root beer float. I'm drinking, I think it's called the lemon Italian ice or something like that, because I figured that would go good with tequila, being a citrus kind of vanilla flavor. and there's another one, key lime pie maybe. There's 4 of them in that little series. I bought all 4. They're all pretty good. Whoever thought Guy Fieri would get into the sparkling water game, but all right, this nose I like a lot.
This is my favorite nose out of all 3 of them.
If somebody says, "What does tequila smell like?" This is what I would point them to.
So I put these into the solo blind probably about 3 or 4 times over the last week or so, and this one constantly won every time on the nose.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, I think this is probably the one you were drinking as a palate warmer. This is probably your favorite, if I had to guess.
Off the nose, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
There's
straight up Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. It's like it's just an artificial fruitiness that's delicious.
Yep. Or you know what? I'm going to go a step further. That's not Fruity Pebbles. That's Trix. That is Trix cereal right there.
It's just that, it's that artificial fruitiness that like it's perfect, like when you say cereal, because they all taste the same, but they just have different colors, so you think you're eating different flavors. But it's just a fruity, chemical fruity note that's really good. And I get that off the nose. It's like I can't put my finger on a fruit. It's just fruity. And I get that off the palate too. It's just
and a nice. This one to me has more of like a white pepper spice versus a black pepper, but has nice little.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Nice little spice to round it out on the end. But yeah, I was the same way. I couldn't figure out which. Like I was getting citrus, and there was some other stuff in there I couldn't figure out the past couple of days. But yeah, it's definitely citrusy, a little bit fruity. And then it has that nice spice that lingers.
Yeah, it's like you eat all the Skittles at once. Yeah, that's good.
That is good. It's very good.
I know that's either 1 or 2 for me. I know that the white one is 3rd place for me.
Before we start talking about that, what do you guys think about the proof and price for that one?
I'm saying 80. And I'm going to go with $50.
Exactly. I'm the same. 80 proof on the nose and right around $50, I think, as well. I think this is a really good tequila.
All right. Do you guys want me to
reveal?
You want me to reveal, or do you guys want to say what your favorite, like your order first, or it don't matter?
Yeah. I mean, 1 second. I just cleared my palate. I want to see if the green or the red, if I like those, which one better, because I know I don't like the white. Yeah, I like the green. I like the green the best. Green, red, white for me.
That's the same exact order that I've got. 2, 1, 3.
The red is good, really good, but the green, just there's something about it. I really, really like that one. And the white's a distant 3rd for me. Like I don't want to drink any more of it 3rd.
All right, so for me, it was a toss-up between red and white for me for number 1. I was drinking the white one for palate warmer. And in green, it's not it's right there, but for some reason, every time these other 2 stuck out to me. So where's the notes? All right, so let's start with the green one. Which funny that you guys like the red, because apparently I didn't know this until fairly recently, but tequila has highlands and lowlands similar to Scotch. Red and green are highland, and white is lowland. So at least your palate knows what it likes. Mine has no idea. I will say you guys were way off on the proofs. So green, you guys said. Where'd the notes go? Green, you guys said 80 to 90 proof. Well, I guess you're not too far, but it's 101 proof.
Really?
Huh.
It is.
Great.
You guys were closer on. Well, Paul was a little bit closer on the price. I think it's about $65, give or take. This is the Alma de Jaguar, the Nocturno Blanco. This is the spring of 24. Oh, right there.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that bottle.
And then the cool thing about a lot of these tequilas are they put a lot of the information on the side of it. So the agave source is a single estate, Los Altos. Cooking method is a stone brick oven. Extraction is a roller mill. This has a wild yeast strain, which is kind of cool. They use open air fermentation with a wild yeast strain. Double distillation in copper pots. And the water source is a deep well coming from 244 meters. This is coming from NOM 1414.
You say nom?
Yeah.
As
Nom.
in the fucking nom.
NOM 1414. It's like their DSPs down there in Mexico. And obviously these all come from Jalisco. Obviously. And then let's go with, just because number two, let's go with the white one. What'd you guys say? You guys said about 80, 84 proof and about 30, 40 bucks. This is 100 proof and at $80.
Wow.
NOM 1123 from Cascaween. This is Wild Commons. They're still strength. Blanco. Paul, were you on that call with was it the Prime Barrel when they did the tequila samples? They did a thing with Wild Common, and I got to try the Blanco, the Repo, this, and then they had 3 mezcals. And this
I
one,
don't think I did that one.
the mezcal was the 2 of the 3 mezcals were fantastic. One of them just was a little bit too smoky for me, and then I love this one. What else is in there? Roasted for 72 hours in small 12 to 16 ton brick ovens. Extraction is the traditional stone and roller mill. Fermentation says natural with agave fibers. Twice distilled to proof in stainless and copper pot stills. And then this one is the Lowlands. And I think that's it. And then for this final one, the red one, you guys said 80 proof, $50. You guys were somewhat close to the price, $65, $65. Way off on the proof.
Really?
That's 110 proof.
There's no fucking way.
This is the Tapatio 110 proof. NOM
That's
11.
why I'm drunk.
NOM 11. That's what I was saying. You guys were saying 80. I was like, let's just drink these samples. You guys would be hammered. NOM 1139. This is the Highlands. Same
Water
thing.
must have got mixed in with mine.
Similar thing. It's stone and brick ovens. Twice distilled. Roller mill. So they all have similar traditional distillation and everything. They the Alma de Jaguar is the only one that says wild yeast. None of the other ones say anything else. So but yeah, so
Well, for me, 2 of them are really good. I'm very surprised on the proofs, though. I wouldn't put a single one of these over 90, and even go back through them after you told me. I still don't believe.
No, it's crazy how. Like at first, I was sipping them. I'm like, 100 proof. That's typically what I start with. So, but I'm like, the other day I didn't have a drink for like 2 days and whatever, and I was like, usually 100 proof might hit me, and then it's sitting here. I'm like, holy shit! But that 110 proof, it does not drink 110.
No, I'm going back to it right now. I still wouldn't put it over 90, even after you told me. I'm kind of in disbelief.
And for me, it went back and forth from the Wild Commons and the Tapatio, depending on like my palate. If I wanted a little bit of minerality, I went with the Wild Common. If I just wanted like that standard like agave fruity notes. I went with Tapatio, so those kept bouncing back and forth. But the Tapatio nose is by far the best nose out of these three.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the red one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely has the best nose. I just like the uniqueness of the green. What you said, the El Jaguar or whatever.
Alma del Jaguar.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only reason I went with the red on this one. It's because it has a nice little red top. But one little thing, this reminds me of like the JTS Brown label. Like you just got like a basic label that could be good, it could be shit, and just a basic label on the back. That's like, and then it has a nice little plastic insert for the little pour spout. But yeah, I've had the wild comment in the Jaguar for a while. And I was talking to Jason, the Dram Amateur, seeing if he wanted to come on for this episode. And he was down, but he was out of town. I think he's on vacation or something. And I asked him, I was like, I need one more still strength Blanco. And he recommended this one, and I'm glad he did. And I'm glad I looked around because my Total Wine had it for like $85-$90. And he said that's insane because it should be like $60-$65. So I went down the street to the store just looking around, and there it was for $65. So
Gotta love Total Wine.
No, you don't.
No, you definitely do not.
But yeah, all these are fantastic. I've been drinking the shit out of them the last couple of days just to get my notes and whatever. And unfortunately, now I got to go on down the rabbit hole and find some more still strength Blancos. Because there's so many out there.
I just drank the white again, and it's going to sound weird, but if I keep my palate closed, like I keep my cheeks kind of tight and just let it go over my tongue, it's good. It's when I open up and I like do the Kentucky chew or whatever you want to call it, when it hits the sides of my tongue, that's where it's gross for me. So whatever that is, that note that's hitting the side of my tongue, I'm not down with it. But when I keep my palate tight and I just drink it right over, I get nice vanilla notes. It's not bad at all. But when I actually go to taste it and kind of let it roll around my mouth, it's not for me.
Yeah, it's something similar with the Jaguar, the green one for me. Like if I'm just drinking it by itself, no other pours before it, it's fantastic. But once I start putting other tequilas before it, then it starts. I start getting some weird notes that I don't typically get when I drink it when it's my first drink, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start with it.
Yep. No, that was fun. I have just about, I don't know, maybe tiny splash in each one, so we're going to go with the blend. All three.
Do we want to talk about this cigar, or are we?
Yeah, no, I like it. It's an odd looking cigar.
Yeah.
Adam, you sent it out to us. Where'd you come across this one?
I did, yeah. So this cigar comes to us from Cuba by way of Europe. So I'm in several local secondary groups on Facebook. And a friend of mine put this up with some bottles. And he's from Transylvania, and his brother came over this way. And whenever he comes, Europe doesn't have the embargo like we do with Cuba, so he brought them with him, and he sold them for $15 a cigar, which is not bad considering they are, unattainable here in the States. And it even says right on the tube, 100% tobacco de Cuba. You can buy this brand in the United States, but it's not, Cuban tobacco, which is, I feel like you're splitting hairs. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, most of the tobacco in like Nicaragua and Dominican or whatever are Cuban seeds.
Sure,
So-
sure, but they're not directly from Cuba, which is the problem. Which again, it's not really a problem for me. It's a problem for the powers that be. It's fucking stupid. I mean, the embargo was lifted at one point, and then of course, President Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decided to put that embargo right back on, or right back in place. This the brand is called Guantanamera, or Guantanamera, I guess is probably the best way to pronounce that. I don't speak Spanish, so if I'm wrong, too bad. The Guantanamera Cristales. It is a 5.9 by 41 Cuban wrapper, binder, and filler. And I found a website here, casafumando.com, or casasfumando.com. I'm sorry. And this gentleman decided to do a review. He even paired it with a drink. He paired it with coffee. Burn time is just over an hour, which is fairly accurate. I haven't really been on this bad boy, and I'm a little more than halfway. The price, it's about $2 in Cuba. So there's that. It's a very mild to mid cigar. It's not generally the size that I'm looking for. I like those Robustos, but I can swing this. It didn't take away from or really add to any of the tequilas that we were drinking. I know Paul said that it made the white tequila worse for him. For me, that's not necessarily the case. They do come in, excuse me, they come in packs of 6. No, they come in packs of 5. And each one inside the pack is inside this plastic tube, which keeps it fresh. They're sealed up. I mean, for me, it's a cigar. It's what you want or what you think of whenever you smoke a cigar. It is the best description for it is cigar. It's nothing special, but it's not anything terrible either, And with that being said, I'm not mad at it. I'm glad that I grabbed him while I could. I think he still got a few more. He had 20. So I think I can grab a few more if I want. But just to start, I grabbed 6. I sent you guys 1. I gave some of the others out as a gift, and I kept 2 for myself. Not quite as good as the Cuban cigars that Paul was able to get his hands on. What were those, Paul?
Cohiba.
Yeah, the Cohibas. That's right. But still, I mean, it's a decent smoke. So
it's a very good smoke. I'm very much enjoying this. It's a odd looking cigar. It's obviously a small ring gauge. It definitely looks like not factory. It looks hand rolled.
It is mass produced. It is factory produced.
Which is crazy. Which I was looking it up. It definitely is, but it doesn't look that way because it's
right.
It's an odd looking cigar. But no, it went out on me once because we were chatting. But it's got a great burn line. I'm enjoying it. It's nothing crazy. There's good, solid, decent little bit of pepper, a little bit of earth, a little bit of spice. It's a good cigar. I'm really enjoying it. And I knew when you sent it to me, I was the Guantanamera. I was trying to figure out where I looked it up when you sent it to me. It was it's that fucking song by Lauryn Hill, who's a horrible person, by the way. But it's like I think it's like a Cuban or it's like a folk song or something that she redid. And it means like the lady from Guantanamo is what Guantanamera means, I believe. I should look that up so I don't sound like a fucking weirdo. But I remember, I can hear the song in my head that it's been redone by many artists. And I know Lauryn Hill did it. Which, once again, I will reiterate, is a horrible human being. But she has a nice voice, so a couple of her songs are listenable. But yeah, I knew when you sent it to me, I was like, I've heard that word before, So, but yeah, no, great cigar. I like it.
Yeah, I've not heard that song, and
I'd be willing to bet you have. If you put it on, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, I've heard that somewhere. It's like I want to say it's like a folk song that's been redone by tons of people. You might have heard it in an elevator. You might have heard it in a restaurant. Like I feel like everyone's heard the goddamn song. The one that stood out to me was the one that Lauryn Hill did with other people. I don't know if it was when she was with the Fugees or if with somebody else, but once again, I don't want to keep saying her name because she's a horrible human being.
And how do you feel about Lauryn Hill, Paul?
Yeah, we wouldn't be friends.
Jerry, what do you think about it?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely an ugly looking wrapper, veins everywhere and whatnot. I did appreciate the pre snip on the tip. But yeah, it's just tobacco. Like there's a little bit of earthiness. Well, there's earthiness in there, a little bit of pepper in there, but other than that, there's really not much else. And I'll agree, didn't really do much to these, which was nice because if we picked something else, a cigar might have taken away from some of these pours and kind of hindered our judgment. But so it went well with that in that aspect. Yeah, it's not a terrible cigar. It's definitely like a golf course cigar sort of deal, where you just want to smoke something. Obviously, I want to get a little bit more flavor out of a cigar, but for this, it worked. And I've had a few Cubans, actual Cubans, not like those fake ones that you get on the corner of the street or the street corner. And they've been all right. It's not my favorite. Like they're bland for the most part. So
no, I think you hit it. This was perfect for this because it wasn't a super like medium plus or it was just perfect like cigar that went well with these pours. Didn't take away from the pours so that we can actually do the blind properly without being influenced by like overpowering notes from the cigar. So I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. It's not overpowering in any way. It's definitely getting better as it goes along.
Yeah, a little bit. It's getting a little bit more punchier, but
yeah. So
the notes are still just that tobacco note, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, for sure. I don't know. Maybe the forbidden aspect of it is probably making it a little bit better for me. I'm one of those that if you tell me I can't do something, it's definitely something that I want to do. But regardless, it's not it's a good cigar. I'm enjoying it very much. So, and speaking of enjoying, I'm curious how I'm going to enjoy this next pour. So I think it's time to move on to This Pours on Me.
Yeah, I'm curious about it too because Jerry let the cat out of the bag and said that he blinded this one with the first three and didn't pick this one as his favorite. Is that correct? So this is going to be worse than the ones that we just had?
No, so it was weird. I could kind of pick it out just because it is a repo, so you are getting a little bit of that barrel influence. Gotcha. So once I figured that, I was like, like I could taste it. And this is one of my favorite. Like I haven't had too many tequila brands, but this is one of my favorite go-tos from it. It's from Tequila Ocho, which is one of my favorite go-to ones. I'd have to look up the information on this one, but health report, there it goes. Give me a second. I do have information. I said this is Tequila Ocho. This is their barrel proof reposado from La Races. I don't know. 101. Yeah, 101 proof. Sweet little dimpled bottle. Nice
That's
little.
a nice bottle. Nice cork.
Yeah, nice little heavy cork to it, and you can see a little bit of tint in the color in there.
Yep.
What do we got? This is from 2000. Agave was harvested in 2024. Like I said, 101 proof, NOM 1474. This is a Highlands region. It is rested for up to 6 months in overused American whiskey barrels. And I want to say this was right about that $70-$80 range too.
I like that nose. It's got a lot of pepper on the nose.
Yeah, I get a little bit of like that, almost like a
This is good. This is 100.
Yeah.
I would have said this was 100 proof. What'd you say the proof was?
101.
Yeah, this drink's 100 proof.
And it's oily.
It's
I
not
love it.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I really, really like this.
Yeah, on the nose, I get like that vanilla, almost like a vanilla icing with a little bit of pepper onto it.
Yeah, I could see vanilla icing on there. Yeah. That is extremely enjoyable. What'd you say the price was? $80?
I want to say about $80. 75 to 85, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it coats the whole palate. The legs on the glass are outrageous. Like, it's so oily.
Zero movement on the legs.
Yeah, it takes forever for them to separate, and like, it's great. It's really good. This is really good. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it literally took 30 seconds
for them to break apart, and then
for 2 drops to fall.
Yeah, it's coats the whole inside of the glass, and then when it does, when you let it sit and break apart, though, it goes into just like gorgeous, like commercial worthy legs down the glass.
Yeah, like it should be. There should be a commercial involving stockings and this tequila.
Yeah, I'm going back to the green dot because that was my favorite, to see if I like that one more than this one. I don't think I'm going to, but
you're not going to. I can tell you right now, you're not going to.
I still love that nose. That's really good. I like that one a lot.
I'll do the same just to see, because the green dot was my favorite as well.
It's like clean, like I don't know, I really like that one. But the mouthfeel on this one is so much better. Yeah, no, I definitely like. Would you say that? What's the name of this tequila?
Tequila Ocho.
Tequila Ocho.
Yeah, this is great. This would have been, if we would have done a blind of 4. This is my favorite.
Well, I see these two as different.
Not by a long shot, because they're so different.
So the green dot, whatever the fuck that was.
Alma de Jaguar.
Sure. That's a
Jaguar tequila.
Yep. Sure. That is a dinner tequila, as far as I'm concerned. And then this tequila Ocho is like a dessert tequila.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's thin, it's clean, it's bright. Where this one is just like, you just want to sit with it, by the fire and just sip on it like for dessert. Yeah, it's
fantastic. That is really good. And thankfully, I have half the bottle left, so I can have. I'm going to take some of that up and make my wife drink it.
All right, gents, hold on 1 second. We got our first call in.
We got a caller. Who is it?
You still there? No.
Can't hear him.
No. about this? Nope, that's hang up on that one. I was testing, make sure it was still working. Hang up on that one. Go away.
I'm not good with suspense.
Right. Hello. Hey, it's working.
What's up?
So we got Raul, the smoking text, joined.
Yeah, I can hear him. How you doing, Raul?
Man, this is working. Holy shit, we made this work.
Anytime.
Well, you should have been able to just click that link and type in your name, right? Oh, yeah.
Good. Good. About yourself? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. What's the weather like down there?
You got to get yourself a little baby pool from Walmart and just go and lay in that thing and just own it. Just own it. Just, hey, it's just jealousy, man. He was jealous. He wanted to be in there with you, but he didn't want to say it. Oh, hey, own it, man. Own it.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was watching. That was fun. I think I won I think I won some cigars on that bad boy.
Are you here? We got you. Raul.
Yeah, you there?
We can hear you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Call back.
This was working earlier, and they're saying they couldn't hear him, and I don't know. Let's try. Let me hang up on his ass. He could call back. Let's see if.
No, but he was talking about the Wild Turkey Challenge that Kerry was part of. That was fun. That was a fun call-in. You definitely have to do that again because that was entertaining, and I think a lot of people were talking about it after the fact. So that definitely needs to happen again.
We know that I like the Wild Turkey.
Yeah, it was a quiz show type of atmosphere, and there were some giveaways, and
I was there. I was there with Jerry.
Yep, it was a fun night.
It was a damn good time.
You there? Hello.
Hey, Raul.
We got you.
Can you hear us?
This isn't Raul.
Oh no.
This is Jers.
What's going on? How you doing?
How you doing, bud?
Well, we just had Raul on a kind of I think the heat wave dropped him off, and so you jumped in and took his spot. So
Yeah, and I was met. This is something we've been trying to work on, and I was working on it the last couple of days, and it's been working, but now it's not making its way over to YouTube or our recording stuff. So I have to mess with this some more. But all the settings are exactly the same as it was yesterday when I was messing with it. Gotta love technology.
Well, that's all right.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Okay. Mm-mm.
not at all. What'd you say it was? Casa de Oro?
Cavo.
Cava, Cava. Cava de Oro Extra Añejo Tequila. So it's a square bottle, and it has a shot topper on it.
All right. What's I know the Oro is like of gold. What's Cava? Okay.
That is a sharp fucking bottle. That is a nice bottle. I am not gonna lie. It's embossed. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, that's it. You got something good there.
I'm looking at the extra aged añejo right now. That bottle is black from top to bottom. Even the labels are black, and it is beautiful. I want that bottle. Very cool.
Yeah, no, Adam's showing the bottle right now. That's a cool ass.
Yeah, it's a cool looking bottle.
It's so cool. What is the proof on that bad boy? 100%. No, it's 100% the agave. I don't see it. I think maybe 90. I think that says 45 right there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's
Oh, that's a good recommendation. Like I said, we're at least myself. I mean, I like tequila, but I don't know much about tequila, so I'm always looking out for recommendations. That's something I'm gonna have to seek
certainly.
out. Right?
Yeah,
They're huge.
take
They're
years.
huge. Yeah, like so for anybody that may not know, an agave pina, they usually grow. If you imagine a giant pumpkin, they usually grow to about that size. Um, that's craziness. They're really big. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it's up. It sounds like we need to take a BBB trip down to Mexico. Is what it sounds like to me, fellas. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, brother. That sounds like a great time to me.
I think
That'll
we
work.
All right.
South American tour. We
I think I just hit the wrong button on Adam.
Yep, you killed Adam.
He'll be back.
South American tour. I mean, we have a place to stay in Nicaragua, right? We were invited to stay with the Coburns in their scorpion-infested villa. But I would love to travel through this through South America, stopping in on friends. That would be a fun time. I think one of us needs to win the Mega Millions of the Powerball and make that happen.
I'll get on that tomorrow.
Yeah, buy some tickets so that you can fund a trip for us and some friends to just make an excursion down south, stopping at some of our friends along the way.
Well, that must have been terrible because Colombian women are notoriously not ugly.
Raul says he's got some cousins down there.
Well, I'm talking about the women that were in Colombia, not necessarily your ex-wife.
I think with our contacts, we could probably make a nice little tour down south and make it very fun. We just need some capital. We need some Powerball winnings or something, so we can all take extended leave from our jobs, if not quit, and then enjoy ourselves for a month or so, going as fast as we can. What's that? Oh, well, you got to go sit at a table and grind, brother.
Oh, it's all right. There's three others here that we can play the lottery and we'll just snag you up and take you with us anyway. That's right. That's right.
There you go. Let me know what slot to sit down at. Wink, wink. Yeah. Really?
Wow.
After a roll, people just not taking advantage of, right.
And I'd be one of those placing minimal bets. I'll tell you that right now, just because when I gamble, I lose my shorts. So minimal bet is the way for me to go. Just about every. In fact, I almost placed a bet last night on the fight, and I almost placed it on Conor McGregor, and thank God I didn't, because that was the better payout. I didn't think he was going to win, but I thought, well, why not? And then I didn't, and then he went out on an ACL tear in the first round real early. So thank God I didn't place any money on that. Yeah.
From his proper moves business wise.
Indeed.
So you lose the hunger, I would think.
Well, I've never broken my leg, so I don't know what that was like. But I have torn both the ACLs in both of my knees, and that was due to martial arts. And I can tell you that as somebody who teaches martial arts on a daily basis, it has gotten harder since I tore my ACLs. So somebody that's going to try to make a living after having torn the ACL, the ACL, that's a more delicate tissue than your bone. Your bone, where it grows back after a break, it grows back stronger. So I would fail to see how he could actually make a decent comeback after that. It's a pretty devastating injury. He's got a long road ahead of him, a lot of pain. It sucks really bad. So I feel for him. I'm not a fan, but I feel for him. At the same time, he could sit back and just collect his money. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to keep on fighting. I think it's time for him to hang it up.
Yeah, no, he got paid. He got paid last night. So did.
Sure.
And no, I agree. I thought it was going to be a first round knockout. Didn't know which way it was going to go, but I thought they were going to both come out guns blazing pretty much, and that's what McGregor did, and wanted to prove a point that he could still get a big kick with that broken leg, and he failed to realize that he's pushing 40 and that those knee ligaments aren't what they once were, and yeah, it went quick. It went quick, but pretty disappointing. But thankfully, there were some other good fights on that card that kind of saved it. If Pimblett didn't pull that crazy submission off, and a couple other fights didn't go the way they did, it would have
that Royval fight. That Royval fight was the fight of the night. That was an amazing fight. Absolutely amazing.
It would have been pretty disappointing if a couple of other ones, like you're talking, like those, didn't go the way they did. Because we had a shitty day of fucking soccer with, England winning. It's everybody in the world except England hates England, and they won on a technicality.
Everybody hates England.
Yeah, even most of the English people, because most of the people in that country are Muslim. So they also hate the English people. But they ended up winning in the World Cup, which, once again, like in the words of Dave Portnoy, I don't know why the fuck I like soccer every time the World Cup comes around. Like we trick ourselves into thinking that we're like good at soccer in the United States and we're fans, and then we always lose, and we're just like, we don't really care. Soccer's a dumb fucking sport, but we watch it every time the World Cup comes around, and we root for the U.S., and then they inevitably lose, and we realize that it's really not it's an endurance game that unathletic fucking Spanish people play. So that's what I think about soccer.
Two things
Tell
real
us
quick.
how you really feel.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I really feel.
Two things real quick. One,
children play, and it's fun, but it's not a sport. Yeah, you have great endurance and you can run and kick a ball. Whoop-de fucking do. Try football or hockey.
Let's see if I can get this story. Could we get Raul on here too?
He loves soccer.
I like playing soccer when I was not.
There he is.
Oh,
There he is.
Oh, Raul, we need to hear your thoughts on soccer, buddy.
He says Adam should call out McGregor.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be badass, dude.
Yeah, that would be badass. Yeah.
While he
Dude,
has his leg in a brace, I am down as a motherfucker.
Dude,
So when that shit comes out, I'm not. It's been a while since I've been involved in the MMA side of martial arts. Around 20 years or so. I'm not. I'm not as young as I once was. I am older than Conor McGregor. Let's put it that way.
Well, I
Man,
recommend
listen.
don't run out and jump kick.
Yeah.
Gold.
Listen, Adam, that beard says another story, man. It's telling me you like 20 years younger. I think you could take them. Man, listen, we get a couple of midgets. You know, I got a couple of tias.
Yeah.
We throw in some of that tapatio, man. Shit, you got it, homie.
Hey, I'm down. I'm down. You had me at
couple of
midgets.
chanclas. Couple of
Oh,
chanclas.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. The soccer. Oh, man. Oh, God, man. You know, I'm Mexican. Everybody roots for Mexico, and they like. I'm Mexican when Mexico's playing, but I live in the U.S. And man, poor U.S. They got kicked out too. Poor Mexico got kicked out. Last night's game was pretty good. Argentina, did you see that one?
Yeah.
Yes, I watched.
Yeah.
I was going back and forth
So-
with the fights and with that game.
Yeah, we did the same thing. So we turned it off at the halftime and extras, and it was tied 1-1. The McGregor fight
Yeah.
took it all of 30 seconds, and when we switched it back to the game, it was 3-1 Argentina.
3-1. Yeah.
I was like, there was more stuff going on in that soccer game than there was in that fight,
Yeah.
which you cannot say most of the time.
Hey, listen, it's starting to get real interesting, man, and it's getting to that point. I was gonna. So, speaking of soccer, man, and speaking about the World Cup, right? Are y'all into the conspiracy theories and all that? I'm
Yeah.
you are. Yeah, right. So,
Oh, jeez.
what are y'all thoughts of this this thing on the 24th that the aliens are supposed to come out during the big game, man? Have you heard that?
So before they answer, Raul, these other two men have a conspiracies podcast.
I'm right with y'all, man. I freaking love that crap, man.
Yeah, Spirits and Secrets podcast. Check it out. Me and Adam.
Dude, I so
we
got to
got-
see that or
we
hear that.
We dive into some conspiracy theories every once in a while, and we try to record a couple episodes on the same night, so we get increasingly drunker, and so by the end
Oh,
of
man.
the last episode, you really know what we think about things.
I just want to drink and listen.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
That's what I do.
we do
I just
we do
wanna-
like 2 or 3 episodes a night, so that we can, increasingly drink the spirits and talk about the conspiracies, so that our filter
Oh, dude.
increasingly goes away. But yeah, I've heard the 24th. We got the 24th coming up with the aliens coming. We got the 7th with gravity going away for 7 seconds. We got a lot of
Really?
big things happening.
What about everything going on with CERN and them shutting it down?
Well,
and
CERN
the-
shut down,
So,
and then
Hold
all
on,
the,
let me touch on CERN real quick.
And the
Yeah,
Bigfoot
so
sightings. Well, we talk about
No,
CERN.
I-
we talk about
I need
Bigfoot
to touch
sightings.
on this.
CERN got
I
shut
need
down.
to touch on this. So I work for the University of Kentucky, and there's been a large reorg going on within the entirety of University of Kentucky, and that includes the medical center and the academic side were separate. They're now combined. It's one big reorg, whatever. So I have a new director, and what I do, my job is all computers. That's all I do. He's a physicist, and not only is he a physicist, he's a physicist that previously worked at CERN. So I've only talked to him, not really even face to face, on Zoom twice. But as soon as I have more time to sit down with this man, I intend on drilling him
Find out what timeline he
to
came
find
from.
out as much as he can give me, as much as he will tell me. That's what I want to know, the things that he knows, because that's a very interesting landmark facility, whatever you want to call it. It's very, there's a lot of crazy shit going on there with, whether it's talking to people from other dimensions or aliens or creating tiny black holes and all this crazy shit that surrounds CERN. I want fucking, what's the TV show on Netflix? Stranger Things. That didn't really have anything to do with CERN, but there have been stories of things similar to that happening. Like I want to know. I want to fucking know anything he'll tell me. I want to hear it. So I actually have a somewhat personal connection to CERN, which is not something I ever thought that I would say as a conspiracy theorist. And Raul, in case you weren't able to see the website that was just pulled up, spiritsandsecrets.com, you can find that on any streaming platform out there.
Dude, I'm definitely gonna check that out. But before you continue, Adam, you know what I really got out of all that is why the hell aren't you operating the computer, and why is Jerry doing that?
Because Adam does it year round, and he says fuck that.
So here's the story behind that. There's actually a very good reason, truthfully. So I hatched the idea for this podcast and did the first episode on my own. It took me 15 minutes to do the whole fucking thing, and I was like, no way, this isn't going to work. So I brought in Paul there shortly after. We brought in Jerry. For the first little while, I did everything. Now, I still manage and maintain the website, but I got all the guests. I ran the recordings situation. I did the editing. I did the uploading, all that shit. Well, fast forward 3 years later, and I've got my own business in the town next to us. It's a martial arts school. So on top of that, I have to train, right? And often I have to do that to make sure that I still have things available that new things to teach my students. I gotta go work out. I've got a full-time job still at the University of Kentucky. I've got 4 kids and a wife, of course. I've got a part-time job where I work security. So essentially, I've just got too much shit going on. And so Jerry graciously agreed to take on the social media aspect and the editing and the recording. And that's just one less thing that I have on my plate at this point.
The first, 2 years, year and a half, we were just audio. We didn't do any video.
Yep. That's right.
Adam sounds like an underrated Mexican. Hey, but check this out. So
I do have Spanish heritage. There
you go. But let's go back to that CERN, and correct me if I'm wrong. The CERN is it where they have 2 atoms that collide together?
Two particles. Yes.
Yeah, two particles, right? That collide together. Yeah. Have you seen some of that stuff where they're trying? Are they trying to like? Well, what actually is the purpose of all that?
They're trying to find the God particle. Yeah, so the essentially what they're looking for is they're saying that before space and time existed, there was nothing. There was just a great void, and there was a particle, one singular particle, from which everything burst forth. And they're trying to find. That's what they call the God particle. They're trying to find that. And part of what some of their disclosed experiments, you can find this online. They created teeny tiny little black holes that existed for within a couple seconds and then disappeared. But Jesus Christ, a black hole is that's out in space. It's something from which light, which travels 186,000 miles per second, cannot escape. Once you pass the event horizon, we don't know what happens. And so it might spit you out on the other end of the universe. It might just destroy you, tear you down into teeny tiny particles and hold you there. They've seen black holes that are expelling matter in the form of light back into space. We don't know what the fuck they are. And in fact, we think that there's a very large, so there are black holes all throughout our galaxy and all throughout the universe, but there's one that they suspect sits at the center of our galaxy, which is why it's in a spiral. Most galaxies are in a spiral, and they think there's black holes but something with that great of a mass. What it is, it's a star that has collapsed into nothing, and the gravity has become so great that everything around it is within its grasp. And that's a insanely large thing to be at the center of our galaxy, right? Our galaxy's many planetary systems with suns and planets and all this shit. It's crazy that they're creating that on a very micro scale at CERN. That fucking concerns me. That scares the shit out of me. And there have been a lot of UFO sightings around there, and it's just that's a terrifying prospect to me that human beings, who are arguably the most unresponsible creations to ever walk this earth, are creating tiny black holes in a lab in Switzerland.
Listen, man, they're knocking on God's door. Eventually, He's going to answer, man. So
that's right.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing with that. But okay,
there's a
so
fear that if they would have succeeded at CERN, that we just wouldn't have known about it. It would just we would have ceased to exist in an instant, and that's what a lot of people were fearful about. That if they succeeded on finding what they wanted to find in the wrong manner, it would just be like a light switch. For
even if they succeeded, imagine how much money it took to build this motherfucking lab. Do you think they're going to stop when they find it?
Well, that's the thing. If they succeeded in the wrong way, and it would have, in creating an actual black hole sustainable, it would have just engulfed. I mean, nobody would have even known. We wouldn't be talking about it because we'd be gone. And it would be like the fucking with the Marvel movies, where the snap of the fucking
that's crazy.
Gone.
That's crazy, man. That's very scary, man. Because I saw some of them. Now I don't know how true it is. Like some of the stuff on YouTube, what you're talking about, the black holes, right?
They're not black holes.
What?
What black holes? We're talking about science and universe.
The brown holes. Anyways, listen. Listen. We'll move it along, but. Paul, I want to talk to Paul. Are you a flat earther?
No, God, no.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I am definitely not a flat earther.
I feel like I'm touching some veins right here, man. Look, like, I could keep going and going.
I think
I love this stuff.
Are retarded. I think it's absolutely insane to think about.
Mentally challenged.
Yes. Well,
we're bringing back that word, the R word's coming back. But no, I think that's absolutely ridiculous to think
that's okay.
Of a flat Earth. But I don't think everything that spacers are saying is true too. I think there's a lot of misconception about the universe, but being a flat Earth, a disc with the waters above, and all that bullshit is just
that's wild, right?
Bullshit, unintelligent theories that I've ever heard of.
Man, I'm not the smartest person in the world. But yeah. Okay, so go ahead, Adam.
I was just going to say, like Paul said, misconceptions about the universe. Of course there are, because we don't have any fucking idea. So there's a movie that I watched today called the Project Hail Mary, and that's the name of the movie, Project Hail Mary, and essentially there are these microorganisms that are eating the sun, and so I can't Ryan something, I can't remember his last name. Anyway, he has to go out into space to this particular sun and find out why they're not eating this sun and whatever. But the reason I bring it up is because Ryan Gosling, that's his name. There's one aspect of what he said. It got him fired from all these jobs and shit, and he was shunned by the scientific community because he thought that there was no reason why life couldn't exist on other planets absent oxygen. Because right now, we say that oxygen has to be present because that's what we experienced here on this planet. Why can't life exist on other planets absent oxygen, a methane atmosphere, an argon atmosphere, on and on and on? And so he actually mentioned that today. That's a thought that I've had for a long time, and he actually mentioned that when I was watching that movie. So misconceptions about the universe. Yeah, we don't fucking know anything. We don't know anything. We don't know everything about this planet.
We have deep water lava.
Most of the ocean hasn't been. Yeah, most of the ocean hasn't been explored. We can't scientifically say. it's our own hubris is the only reason that we're saying that it has to be oxygen. Because we're saying, well, we know this about the organisms on this planet, so it has to be oxygen out there too. Untrue.
We've found organisms on this planet that live in poison, acidic environments with no oxygen, with no water.
Methane vents on the ocean.
And so why can't there be another planet out there? And that movie is great. It's goofy as hell with that alien. It's so goofy, but it's a great movie. Project Hail Mary, if you haven't watched it, it is a good movie. It's really goofy. When that alien first shows itself, it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, really? Like, it's so goofy, cartoonish almost, but it's a good movie.
You know, Adam, I've always thought that, Adam and Paul, and I've always thought that, like what you just said, that we're human, and this is what we know. We know oxygen, but who's to say, like, other life forms that are out there, that they adapted to that kind of environment? That's something that they may just know in that planet, you know? So I've always been curious about stuff like that.
There could be life that oxygen is poison to them in the universe.
Exactly.
The organism in Project Hail Mary, oxygen was poisonous to him.
Exactly, and that's why like I said, it's a good movie. It's just, if I was the director, I would have made the life form a little bit less goofy. But
sure, but I think they made it look like it did, simply to make it be like we don't know.
Yeah.
We have no fucking idea. And plus it's based on a book.
Yeah.
But
y'all should so have a watch party while we get drunk, dude. That'd be freaking awesome.
I'm all for that. And this episode, Bourbon, Beards, and Belvederes Tequila reboot has taken a strange turn.
Yeah.
Very strange turn.
That's season 3 for you.
Dude, I'm such a big fan of Coast to Coast with Art Bell.
That's stuff. Great.
Oh, dude, I love this stuff.
And George Norrie's awesome.
Oh my God, yeah.
There's another host, and I cannot remember his name, but he's been on some shows that Paul and I watch pretty regularly. He was heavily involved in the Skinwalker Ranch, and Paul and I watch that show on a regular basis. I think Jerry jumps in every now and again on Skinwalker Ranch, or maybe he watches it every episode too. I'm getting fucking tired of that show. I'll just say that.
It's great. It's been commercialized big time. It's all fucking rockets and lasers now.
Very monotonous. Fucking rockets and drones.
It's a good show. It's a good. I mean, that area of the Uinta Basin has been studied by our government, other governments. I mean, it's not like they made a show about it. I mean, Robert Bigelow, you know, he was. It's all, a lot of stuff still classified on what was found in the 70s and 80s and 90s on that property. So there's something there. Something's going on that's weird there, and that show highlights just the tip of the iceberg, but it's so commercialized that all they do is fucking shoot like hobby rockets up in the air and wonder every episode why something doesn't go according to plan, and then they do it again the next week, and it's just like, come on, give us something. But you know, I don't think they ever will.
That other host that I was talking about, his name is George Knapp, and he worked with Robert Bigelow with the National Institute of Discovery Sciences, and he's an investigative journalist. But there's Coast to Coast is the shit.
It's the bomb.
I've been a fan of that show for a long fucking time. But there's lots of unexplained shit out there, and that's why Paul and I do the Spirits and Secrets podcast, because we have questions, and we like to talk about those questions while we get drunk.
Yeah,
Raul, you'll have to join us for an episode.
Dude, I love that. Have y'all got to watch the movie with the one they made of Bob Lazar? What is it, S84? Is that what it is?
I have not seen that.
Dude, you gotta watch it, man. So he got with the director. I forgot the name of the director, but he literally he literally reenacted everything that Bob Lazar went through. I mean, to the detail of the spaceship and everything. It's freaking awesome, man. I got so into that, and I'm like, dude, there has to be some. I mean, this has to be real. I mean, who could make? I mean, he's been telling the same story for how many years? Like,
Oh,
he hasn't changed it. Yeah, he hasn't changed one single thing.
yeah, Bob Lazar's seen some shit. I don't care what anybody says. There's lots of people. There's lots of people out there that are full of shit, calling into coast to coast.
Yeah,
and claiming this and that.
Yeah, I got an uncle that saw a lot of shit, but he was drinking too much Presidente, dude, at one point. So, yeah, he loves that crap.
I mean,
cheap as hell too.
I've seen some shit. You know, there was a guy that my mom was dating. His brother went out into his backyard and recorded 3 UAPs in his backyard, UFOs, whatever you want to call them now, whatever the buzzword is, or the buzz phrase, whatever the fuck. And they zoomed in from 3 different directions and then went into a synchronous shape. They went from a solid circle that kind of looked like the sun when it's going down, like that orange color, and then they went to a like a Cheerio or a donut, and then they went back to solid, and then they went to what, you know, like an apple or a circle with its top and bottom cut off, all at the same time. Then they went back to a circle, and then they shot off in 3 different fucking directions. And
that's crazy.
That was back in like 1993, and he recorded that with that heavy ass fucking, you know, video recorder that used to look like a goddamn TV camera on his, you know, and he went out there and recorded that shit, and he showed it to me. It terrified me. It fucking, like, I have been, like, there's a story that I won't tell right now, but at one point during this story, I watched the movie Fire in the Sky. And if people haven't seen that,
oh my god, dude, that's such a great movie.
The Travis Walton story, that shit fucked me up.
Oh, dude, that messed me up too for a long time.
Yeah.
Even you know what? And it's still, I don't care what anybody says, that movie still holds today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it with my wife. My wife was not allowed to watch horror movies or scary shit, whatever, growing up, due to a religious situation. But I will be watching that with her. Because I have recently gotten her into scary movies. You know, we watched Halloween, we watched the original Psycho. You know, we watched all of Walking Dead, so I feel like she's fairly well prepared. But it's a different situation. I've got a personal connection to Halloween because John Carpenter chose a mental institution in Western Kentucky, where I'm from, to be the mental institution that Michael Myers escaped from, and then John Carpenter himself went to Western Kentucky University. So a little bit of a connection there. I've always loved that fucking movie, and so I've got that with horror movies, right? So I've always loved them. My wife does not have that same connection. So getting her to watch this movie that fucked me up so bad it's probably going to be it's going to be a fun export. I would live stream it if she wouldn't freeze me out for like
a month. Yeah. Listen, my mama told me the same thing about certain VHS tapes, and until I got out of the house. But you know, that didn't work out. So
don't watch those tapes. Do not watch those tapes, Raul.
And remember, if you watch it, make sure you rewind. And there's a reason why, which I won't get too much into detail. You can't stop. You can't stop midpoint. You got to rewind the whole thing back. That way, you know what I'm saying. So just make sure you rewind that.
I do. Yeah.
I mean, I was only like maybe 1 minute into it, and that was it. But you got to understand, I was young at that time too. So.
All right, fellas, I'll be right back.
Oh man, Jerry, how you been, buddy?
Doing good. I finally figured this audio out.
Okay, you're gonna have to teach me that, because I would love to do that, man.
Well, on your show you use StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to just.
But I don't want to use my phone. You know what I mean? I can't give out my number to everybody.
I don't know. We don't use StreamYard. I have to look into it, but I'll look into it. Get back to you. But yeah, I kind of sent you a message with what we use.
Nice. Yeah. So I'll definitely check that out.
We use a video.ninja website, which is basically like a Zoom, and it connects to OBS Studio, which is connected to Restream. So it's a little bit complicated, but it's all free, and we don't have any watermarks or anything like that. And on OBS Studio, I could set like the scene and everything. So basically, what you see on YouTube is what, like, there's no editing needed, sort of deal.
Hey, but so can they hear it now on YouTube? Did you check on that?
Yeah.
A while ago you couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I brought it up on my phone. You could hear them right
Nice.
before you jumped on.
Nice. Paul, what are you drinking on?
I just finished off the green dot tequila, which was the
Alma de Jaguar.
Yep, was my favorite out of the blind pours that we did. I definitely already killed the
nice Tapatio.
Yep.
Dude, that's freaking. I love that stuff, dude.
Raul, have you had the 110 proof?
I have not.
This shit is good. I haven't had the 80 proof,
and you know what? I think I got a sample of it that Jason sent me.
Maybe. I was talking to him because he was going to come on, or I was going to have him come on for this episode and drink tequila. But I think he's out of town or on vacation or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's on vacation. Because I got him some cigars, and I'm waiting for him to. I think he's gonna come back on the 18th.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
I was like, I got the Alma de Jaguar and then the Wild Commons. I was like, I need one more. I know there's plenty out there, but which one would you? And he said, throw the Tapatio in there. And Total Wine has it for like $85, and he goes, no, fuck that. He goes, I'll buy a bottle and send it to you for cheaper. And then I found it at a local for like $60, $65.
Really?
So.
Dude, I've seen that here, and they're stupid, dude. I'm not paying $100 for it.
I'll say, this was a full bottle when I sent samples out to the guys. Like it's halfway done already. It's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's damn good. I've killed the green dot. I'm about to kill the red dot. The white dot probably won't get killed.
Mix it with some seltzer.
Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea, but
So how many do y'all drink during the show? I've always been, because y'all have, of course you got your, like Adam likes to call it, the palate warmer to get it started.
Yeah, we
do
a
it
palate
depends.
Warmer, and then
on a typical show,
warmer, and then like 2 or 3 pours, and then this pours on me, so like 4 pours, but then we get to shit like this, and we start just pouring more.
Yeah, a typical show we'll have our palate warmer, we'll have a pour for the episode, then we'll do our beard product and cigar review, and then we'll have our this pours on me. So we'll have 3 pours, but then we've done this blind. Paul sent out a blind. We'll do some side-by-sides. So anywhere from 3 to 5. I think we've had 6 one time.
We had,
or we had our end of the year thing where we all drank like 15 samples.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
and then
we had our
bullshit
own
like this
wild turkey
comes
pour
out
as well.
at the end sometimes.
God, no.
And then
What is that?
Malort.
Oh, Raul.
Oh, hell no.
Raul, send me a message. I'll send you some if you haven't had it.
No,
this
I'm good.
shit comes
I'm
in the
good,
end
dude.
sometimes.
Hell
We've
no.
had too many pours. This sounds like a good idea. And then
Dude,
Paul actually mix that
we
with
should-
what'd you mix that with? Eggnog for our Christmas special.
that's the worst thing ever.
dude, I remember. So we should do that, like, for when we have the next Wild Turkey Challenge.
You want to do a Malort challenge instead of Wild Turkey?
No, hell no, dude.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The loser drinks that, but I was thinking, man, I lost both times.
No, I think
Here's the thing about that, Raul. We've all had a whole lot of it, so I mean, it's we're immune to it now. But it's
I'm not immune. I am not immune to it. It is as bad every time.
It's getting slightly better.
it's not getting better. It's just not it's not as much of a chore, I guess, to get it down.
You're not surprised after the first
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
You're not surprised.
It is, but it's still the same exact percentage of bad.
Bro, I feel like I could smell it from here, dude.
It's bad.
It's all. There's a guy, I sent you guys some videos. There's a guy who does that. He's like, just does Malort. He mixes it with like cheese and burnt ends, and he just jars it with everything. It's the foulest thing on Instagram. This guy, God bless his soul, forced Malort to just macaroni and cheese and weird shit, and he just tries it for science, and it's not ever good.
So
how do you distinguish that being science?
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
a good
funny,
question.
it's funny science for views. That's why he does it. But it's
It's more like chemistry at this point.
punishment. I would say, yeah, he's a glutton for punishment. But
what I'm thinking, so Raul, you don't know, just because it became official today. August 30th, we're having Haze Gray back on so we can smoke their new cigar and talk about the TPA event. I'm thinking we send 3 samples of Malort to them.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have them on too. I gotta look at the calendar, but I'm gonna have them on too as well, man. They have their new cigar, right?
Yeah, I got some coming. I pre-ordered it through Wolfpack Cigar Club, so I'm waiting for that to come in.
They had their last one, the Hermoso Mar.
Oh, so fucking good.
It is, right? And what is this one? I was gonna say the Bocephus. No, that's what's the name?
Josephus?
No, Bocephus. I was thinking
It's the Busela.
Busela. Yes, that one. First of all, do y'all know the origin of that? The Busela? I feel like it's like a German grandma or something.
It's Portuguese for compass.
Compass?
Yeah. Everything they're doing is going to tie back to Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah, he's Portuguese. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they were on Real Smoke, was it the other day? And I haven't really looked. I don't have the cigars with me, and I haven't really looked at the logo too much. But the compass, you have north and south, because they when they moved over to the U.S., they were up in New England area, and then they moved down south to Florida. So you got north and south, and then east and west is replaced with H and G for Haze Gray. So cool.
Wow, man.
Cool
I
little
love
thing
that, dude. I love hearing their stories like that, man. They're freaking amazing.
Oh, they're great people.
dude.
I got to meet them whenever that Orlando Boutique Cigar Festival was. I don't even remember when that was. I got to hang out with them for a while. They're cool people.
Man, I can't wait to have them on, man. I was gonna have them on for my first episode, but they got busy.
They're busy as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. I get it, man. I'll never come in between a person and their hustle, you know. So, you know, go do your thing. We'll just revisit it, and hopefully this time will happen, man. I'm excited about that one. So, Busela, huh? It means compass. That's good to know. Because some of this stuff
now you can sound smart when they're on.
Well, listen, man. For a long time, I'm a bad individual when it comes to like pronouncing names, obviously, but that Hermoso Mar, I said, dude, I feel like I'm one of the few people that can actually say that, man.
Well, you should have heard the 3 of us try to pronounce it.
Dude. And then the time that I was doing like an IG live, I completely chopped it up, dude. I think I called it like the Black Hand or something. Dude, I went way off on it, dude. I didn't even say it. It was terrible, dude.
That cigar's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
What
man.
about, since we got Raul on right now, the cigar that we had today was the Guantanamera. It's out of Cuba, but I'm not sure what I'm.
See, he's singing the song. I was just telling these guys. It's a song. It's like a folk song that's been redone so many times. He's singing it. There you go. Yeah. And I said that.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Raul.
Look at the beginning. Look at the beginning of White Chicks. The guy sings it in the beginning of White Chicks.
Fuck, I haven't seen that movie in like 15 years, man. Gee.
Hey, Raul.
25.
Yeah.
Like,
How about when we go live, you jump on and you just serenade us in the background the whole time?
Hell yeah, we could make that happen, dog. I'm gonna give my cousins, dog. I got a couple of cousins. They in some mariachi bands. As a matter of fact, I think I got my accordion here. I think I do got my accordion here. Hell yeah, we can make that happen, man. Shoot, definitely make that. Oh, so okay, so we talked about bourbon, the tapatio. Okay, we talked about Art Bell, Mel's Ho. Oh, dude, let's go. That's some crazy stuff right there, right?
What is it now?
Mel's Ho. Am I saying it right? Is it Mel's Ho?
Mel's Hope. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about.
Mel's. It came on Coast to Coast. It was an episode about the hoe that it was like a.
Oh, Mel's Hole.
Mel, dude. When I say Mel's, dude, that's the Spanish
I
in me.
think that's what you said.
You're talking about your little side chick, Mel's Ho.
This fool. Nah, he was like throwing stuff in there, and they like he threw down like a, what is it, the not the rod, the fishing string or whatever. I was like so many feet or something like that. It never got to the bottom, bro.
Yeah, I just had to look it up to remember. It was 80,000 feet. He's throwing shit down there, and he couldn't hear it. And then I do remember like there was like resurrected animals and shit walking out of there, right? Like
yes.
Yes, I do remember that.
Threw a dog in there or something.
Yeah.
Back and yeah.
Well, so let's tie this back to Jerry real quick because Jerry lives in Florida. One of the things that really fucking fascinated me with Coast to Coast talking about Florida is the Coral Castle. Ned Lee Scullman, he built that supposedly by himself, and we're talking massive bricks of coral that he moved around using ancient techniques that he would only work at night so people couldn't fucking see what he was doing. They were like tons of coral that he would move around and shit. Do you remember this episode, Raul?
Dude, was it okay? I feel maybe it's something similar to this, but was it the carpenter? Like, was he a carpenter that made the stairs? Like, he made it like a certain kind of dimensions and stuff like that, and a certain how can I say, design, and nobody could ever figure it out to this point, to this day. I don't know if it was in Florida.
That was more religious than.
Well, yeah. You're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I listened to so much stuff.
That was
but
the saint of I forget. I'm not super religious, but I know what you're talking about. Where the guy the nuns prayed for someone to come and build them a staircase.
Yes.
Off the street pretty much, and build a staircase at night. No lumber yard ever got lumber taken from it, and there's no fasteners in the staircase, and it's still there to this day, and it's still being studied. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't speak on the specifics because I forget where it was, when it was, that kind of thing. But that was more of a religious than a alien in nature account. I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh man, dude. Okay, so keep going at him. First of all, Jerry, you got to go check that out. Go take pictures, send them to me. Okay, Adam.
That's South Florida. That's over there by.
You're scared to go. You're scared to go to the south side or what?
No, it's a far. It's a far drive.
Go to Disneyland.
Disney's closer. Disney's only about 2.5 hours from
you. Get on the conspiracy theories about Disneyland. Don't even get me started.
Oh, dude, it's crazy, right?
Disney's 2.5 hours. The castle is like 5.5 hours.
Dude, there's some crazy stuff about Disney because I could get into that, and then also I also want to get into the was it Antarctica stuff?
Oh yeah.
Man. Oh, dude, that's crazy, dude.
Well, fucking Oliver Tree just got killed.
Oliver Tree, yes.
That did happen. That did happen.
He just got killed last month about Antarctica claims.
He was gonna release a documentary, wasn't he? Like that's what he was gonna do.
Yep, he had. According to him, he had footage of things that hadn't been recorded before from him performing in Antarctica and then taking some trips around and getting people to take him around and see some things, and he saw some shit that he probably shouldn't have saw, and he spoke about it, and then a helicopter goes down and he's dead.
So there's a lot of. I was just barely listening to this on a podcast that was it No Jumpers. I think. Do y'all listen to that?
I haven't heard of that one.
Okay. Check that out. It's two guys. They're out of Canada, and that's all they talk about is just conspiracy theories. And they actually brought that one up. So, not to get like too much into it because I don't like. I mean, it's just like a touchy subject for certain people. But they throw out some dates, and on them dates, they go back to other individuals that passed away or died for a certain cause, and it was the exact same dates that, like, pretty much like when Oliver Tree died, they go back to the day that he died, and they look at these other individuals, and they all died similar or somewhat in the suspicious way too as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I believe that. I think that there is something with numbers. I mean, it's like all the rock stars that die at age 27. Google that.
Yes.
How many rock stars have died at age 27? There's something with numbers, and there's a deep, dark fucking conspiracy about, you know, the greatest rock stars of all time. They all died at age 27. And
yeah, it's wild.
That doesn't make fucking sense. That doesn't make sense at all. For all of these superstars to die at age 27. It's not a coincidence.
Man. It's like anything else. When I feel like when certain people are looking at you that you're just making so much noise, they're gonna get involved. Whether it's the people that need to be, you know, up in a certain house, or other people that are just watching your every move just to, you know, kind of put you out at a certain point. So oh my God, dude, that's terrible, dude. Yeah, I could get so much into that, man. My wife tells me, man, you don't got nothing else better to do. I said, man, I freaking drive a truck all freaking day, man. I listen to podcasts literally all day.
Right, exactly.
Like, get out of here.
Listen to music? Come on. I want to listen to crazy.
Yeah, but definitely check that one out. I think it's No Jumpers. It's the guys from they're from Canada. So, or no, I would have to look it up, but I'm scared that I'll get knocked off of this and Jerry will get mad at me, and I don't want him to yell at me.
No, I'll find it.
I'll look it up right now.
I'm always looking for some new crazy.
Or Jumpers
people.
Jump. It's either No Jumpers or Jumpers Jump.
Well, there is one called No Jumper.
But I think that's the one with that Adam dude, right? Is it a basketball?
It looks like it might be, yeah.
Jumpers Jump is a highly popular comedy and culture show with conspiracy theories.
Yeah, Jumpers Jump.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, definitely listen to that. That's literally all they talk about is just conspiracy theories, and yeah, it's freaking amazing. Dude, I could listen to that for hours on end, man.
All right, I'll be looking that up right now, or subscribing to that, I should say. But
I just pulled up their IG, their first video, as a thumbnail of Epstein.
There you go. You know they're talking about things we want to hear about if that's the case.
So.
Oh my God, dude! Stay away from the baby oil. Shoot. You know what? freaking Puff Daddy literally jacked up baby oil for me for the rest of my freaking life, man. Dude. I just cannot. Every time I go by that Johnson & Johnson, no, man, I'm scared that I'm gonna end up laying like face down, ass up, man.
You had to dump your whole collection, didn't you?
Yeah, I literally did, man, and I was using baby oil, dude, and I was like, no, for real, man. Like here, when all that stuff happened, right? When Diddy got caught, I was like, man, this fool, I'm gonna have to throw away my baby oil now, man, because of this guy. I'm never gonna be able to use that again.
That's right.
That's it. He messed that up, man. I went to Jergens, like if that was any better.
Oh, that's funny. What are you drinking on, Cole? Are you drinking on anything? Are you driving?
I'm not, but I'm about to. I feel like drinking something because I see all of y'all looking all happy right now, and then like I see y'all's bald heads, man, looking all sexy. It looks like the cast from The Hobbit grew up. You know, that's what I was putting down there. So Yeah, dude.
I got a belly full of tequila and cigar smoke right now, so I'm feeling good.
Hell yeah. You know what? That's what I'm gonna go do too. I need to smoke a cigar. I think I'm gonna give me that Liga. I got a Liga 9.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
And let me see.
Those are my favorites. I love a Liga Privada number 9.
That's,
The T52s are really good too, but I
I
love
love the
number 9s.
T52s. I feel like I'm a teenager again, hiding my liquor under the bed.
oh,
You know what? I haven't had this one in a while. The Widow Jane Applewood Rye.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
That? Yeah, it's been a while, man. I haven't had that in a bit.
It's been a while since I've had anything Widow Jane.
Yeah,
Widow
man. She's a
Jane's
bad
fantastic.
She's a bad bitch, dog.
Yeah, that's a good whiskey right there. Just about anything they make is fantastic. In fact, I can't say that because I've never had anything that they did make that wasn't fantastic.
yeah.
I'm gonna have a little bit of something else myself.
Yeah, I'm done with these tequilas. I've actually drank through the pours, except for the white dot, and that's probably going to sit there for a while. I did not like that one.
I drank 2 2/3, but I'm gonna switch it up to this.
I got 4 not full bottles, but 4 bottles in front of me.
I'm switching up to this Rebel Reserve that we had on last season that I rarely get into. The one that has the
Shit.
half the cork floating in it.
Talking about not talking because we're not talking about it, but seeing that dusty Rebel, that dusty turkey I'm about to send you guys. Holy fuck.
I'm excited.
I think so. I found so it wasn't 99. I think it was from the research. I think it's like early 2000s, like 2004 to 2008 or something like that. Which by that time you're splitting hairs. It's a Wild Turkey 101 rye from back then. Holy shit!
I'm
Do
excited.
you guys have the standard Wild Turkey rye, the stuff that they have out now?
Yeah.
I think we'll have to put that side by side.
That's not a bad idea. I need to go out and get some of that anyway. That's an excuse to do it.
That's my old fashioned bottle.
Yeah, it's even into like the early 2010s. Those Austin Nichols, because it was 2014 when Austin Nichols went away.
Something like that.
Even I found the 175 that I've sent you guys from like 2011 and stuff, which is really not that long ago, but it's still so fucking different.
Yeah, the 81 proof Austin Nichols I have is I think 13 if I did the thing right. I haven't tried it yet; it's still closed.
Going from tequila to whiskey, I know why I like whiskey so much. I mean, I like tequila, but I just went from tequila to this bottle.
Oh, that bottle's good.
Which is so fucking good. This Evan Williams 250th
God.
commemorative edition bottle with a big blue wax label. This is a contender of whiskey of the year, like we talked about. And yeah, I like tequila, but I love whiskey.
There's such a difference between that agave based and a corn based liquor. Oh my God. I'm right there with you. I took a little draw off this Rebel, and holy shit. I'm a fan of tequila. I am, but I got to be in the mood for it. Something that I can drink nearly any fucking time. American whiskey, whether that is bourbon or even some Tennessee whiskeys, but definitely bourbon and rye anytime. Just great. Raul, what'd you get there?
So I got the
Widow Jane.
The Widow Jane.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I was gonna ask. So I know Jason's explained it to me, and of course I never remember anything. But the Hoven, what is that?
The what?
The Hoven.
I don't know. I don't know much about. Like I know a little bit about tequila. I don't know the ins and out like he does.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, joven is just what, like Spanish for, what,
Young.
young? So is it like
Young.
a younger, like a? I guess it's not aged
So-
all the way, or what?
It's a blend of unaged Blanco with an aged Reposado.
Reposado, right? Yeah.
So it's a blend of Blanco and either Repo or Anejo.
He says it's freaking. I mean, the way he talks about, like, it's freaking really good.
Yeah,
So,
I think we're gonna get him on, and we're gonna have another tequila episode down the road.
dude, I gotta check that one out for sure.
We've talked about it for a while. Just I was on his show last year sometime or earlier. I don't even remember anymore. And we talked about getting him on this one, doing some tequila, whatever. He's got, I don't know, a couple hundred bottles, just like all of us, but I think
that dude's
it's split
crazy.
up between whiskey, rum, and tequila. So he's got some I've gotten samples from him, from different tequilas, and they're amazing, even at 80 proof.
So what did you think of Brady's cigar, man?
The XLT.
Dude, I was gonna call it the OPP. I don't know why. I just saw the dude too. But yeah,
his new one, one that he's about to release.
Well, I had that one, the American Reserve. That one was pretty damn good. Dude.
No, I didn't have that one. You're talking about the Connecticut though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm not a big Connecticut fan, but it had enough punch behind it to keep me wanting to go back to it.
Let me tell you guys, if there's a cigar right now, like if you're not such a because like I'm like Jerry, I'm not a big Connecticut fan, but this one, and I'll go ahead and say it right now, this one for right now is gonna be in my top 5 for sure at the end of the year. When you smoke this Connecticut, it has that kick, almost midpoint, like almost like a Maduro, but not quite there, but you can almost taste it like that. Is the San Jorge Cigar de Elegante. Dude, his Connecticut is probably the best Connecticut I've tasted in a long, long time, dude. Definitely got to check that. San Jorge, his name is Carlos Wild. I just did an interview with him. He's out of San Antonio.
Okay.
Great dude. But San Jorge Cigars de Elegante. He also has another one called La Sombra. And then actually, dude, all of them are bangers. La Sombra, the Connecticut, the Elegante, and then the other one, the Legado. Freaking amazing, dude.
All right.
I pulled it up. We'll look into it and we'll grab some.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, that Connecticut, I got to give me a box of those, dude, for sure. I already told him. Or just give me a whole freaking bundle because they're that damn. I'm serious, dude. They're that damn good.
Shit, talking about that, have you smoked the Crown Head Moonflower yet?
I have.
What'd you think about it?
Mm.
You didn't
Man,
like it.
dude,
You didn't like it as much as Sean.
You're kind of really putting me. No, I mean, it's good. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's good. I'm just not like. I mean, you get like a lot of them floral notes, and I'm just not a floral person, man. I mean, I don't even send my wife roses on Valentine's Day.
You're a floral person, just not you don't like it in your palate.
I mean, come on, man. I don't even send roses to my wife if she gets mad at me.
No, I'll agree with you that it's definitely. I got a lot of citrus on it. I could see some floral, but to me, it had it was balanced with the black, like it was like a pepper spice throughout too.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a great cigar for like either the morning or the evening with a good cup of coffee. I'm not going to deny that. Great cigar. Is it an everyday cigar that I would probably smoke? Probably not. I mean, but that's not to take away the fact that, I mean, it is a great. I love the hell out of the cigar, and John Hubers makes some freaking amazing freaking cigars, dude. So I mean, he just literally knocks it out of the park with every single cigar that he comes out with, and he did knock it out of the park with this. And guys, again, this is just my opinion, so everybody's opinion is different, and I don't want to say, oh man, Raul don't like Crown Heads. No, dude, I freaking love Crown Heads. Probably one of my, favorite brands out there, man. It's just for me, like I said, it was a good cigar. Maybe because it was so hyped up, and when I feel like something is just so hyped up, and then you get to it, you expect for that certain hype to just like literally knock it out of the park,
Yeah, that's like that. That's the same thing in whiskey. Like this new release is hyped up like crazy, and people buy it, and they say it's the best thing you tried. It's okay. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I don't. Same thing with whiskey or tequila or rum. I don't really have like a daily pour or daily smoke like a lot of people do. For me, it's just whatever I'm in the mood for, or most of the time it's whatever I'm grabbing. So I don't really have like that. I go to this cigar every day if there's nothing else I want to smoke. So,
hell yeah!
Listen, man. Like I said, I like how it has that citrusy, florally note with that pepper. Yeah. Like your Mouche de Mar has that like sweet like dessert
bakery
style.
note. Yeah.
So it just depends on what I'm in. I don't really have like a daily smoke cigars per se. So I'm glad I bought a 5-pack. So I'm glad I did. I got to get back into it, smoke it again, and just see how it is.
Again. Yeah, and I got like 4 of them, and I got like 1 left. I mean, I enjoyed them. I think maybe because people hyped it up, and that's my fault too. When I see like a lot of people hype it up, I get all excited for it. Of course, obviously, I'm a big cigar smoker, so of course I gotta go have it, because when I was younger, I couldn't get all the toys that came out because I just didn't have a job. They didn't let me work. Well, in some areas they did, at 12, 13 years old, but there's laws against that. But either way, but when stuff comes out now, it's like, man, you want to grab it, you want to get it, you got to have it, So I think they just hyped it up so much that I expected for it to be like, wow, dude, like, and don't get me wrong, it was wow, but I think it was just the hype, man. That people just hyped it up too much for me, And again, that's not. I love the cigar. I love it. I want to make that clear. I really do love that cigar. It's a great cigar. It's for me. I just got out of, man. Like you said, a lot of them citrus and floral notes, man. And I'm not a big fan of that. Like I could. Of course, obviously, I'm going to smoke the cigar because I paid for it, and I'm going to get my money's worth out of it, so I'm going to smoke it. But it was a great cigar. I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't want people to think, oh, man, nah, guys.
Everyone listening, Raul hates the cigar. He hates John Huber. He hates Crown Heads. No.
Listen, let's change the subject, man. Did you see that Jenna Jameson is coming back, dude? She's coming out of retirement.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, she's leaving her, I guess, new past behind and going back to the adult industry.
She's making a comeback, man.
She got married. Is she not married anymore?
Listen, man, I don't know.
I saw, going back to conspiracies, I saw that her and what's her face, Jelly Roll's ex are gonna do some scenes together.
Oh, Bunny.
that was one of the things I saw on the post.
Not for me, but
I'll go there and say, hey, yo, they call me Thumper. Let's go, dude.
I don't know about that, but no, I know she got married to like she was in a lesbian marriage, obviously, but for a number of years, I know.
Yeah, man, I'm a lesbian too.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because the last time I saw her, she was old.
Dude, I was this age when I found out that my right hand and left hand, they're both gay. So it's all good, dog. It took me a long time to figure. You really think about like, damn, dude, my hands have been. No, you know what? I better shut up because I don't know if my wife's watching this.
She gonna beat your ass. I know she beat your ass after those little skits that you did on Instagram.
Nah, you know what? She was just. Nah, man, she was just like, they're gonna think it's really me. I was like, and honestly, it's like far from her. You know, she's nothing like that, right? But this is just so that's just based really out of my grandma, Doña Lupe. My grandma's name was Lupe, right? And they used to call her Doña Lupe. And she was like that with my grandpa, man. I used to just like just laugh my ass off, dude. And you know, that's my mom's dad, right? Dude, they have like I don't know, like 20 kids or some crap like that, dude. I was like, damn, dude, talk about not having TV back then. I said, that's crazy, dude. Dude, we totally got off the show. I'm sorry I messed up that show, dude. Like
If you didn't do it, we would have done it anyways.
We went from tequila to CERN to space to flat Earth, Sasquatch, Jenna Jameson, cigar. We've been all over the. Yeah.
Yo, guys, let me tell you a story, man. This is funny. And listen, God rest his soul, because he's my uncle. But my uncle was really not all there, right? I mean, he was just one of them. He was just one of them people. He would just go like from house to house. You know, it's my mom's older brother. Love the dude, man. He's such a great guy. I mean, the guy was so nice. I mean, he would literally give his shirt off, you know, his back kind of person, you know. But I would love just sit. I would get him like drunk. First of all, don't try this, guys. But like, it's kind of jacked up, right? I mean, but I love spending time with him because of the stories that he would tell when he was drunk. You know, because I could just smoke a cigar and listen to the stories. And you're talking, and I'm saying that to say this because you talked about Sasquatch, right? And I'm of course, conspiracy dude, like Sasquatch, all that. I started talking to him, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he takes a sip of his whiskey, right? He's like, Mijo, he says, dude, I know that guy. And I look at him, I was like, what guy? That dude, that hairy guy. And I was like, what hairy guy? I said, and I was like, my Uncle Rene? He's like, nah. He goes, the ape-looking guy, the Sasquatch? He said, yeah, man, we're best friends. Guys, the dude was being serious, right? Like, I was looking at him, and he had that serious look, like, he's like, yeah, man, anytime you want to interview, man, let me know. But I can't just call him. So what I got to do is go set a fire. It's like, dude, you can't go set a fire like in one of the parks, dude. What's wrong with you? He was like, well, that's the only way I could get him. That's literally the only way you're going to get anybody to come out, dude. What are you talking about? So yeah, he had that serious look like he could give me an interview with Sasquatch, man. And
do it. Let's do it.
And I was like, and I got to thinking one day, and my mom was just there in the back. I could hear her just laughing. And but this is the same guy that says that he was the bodyguard for Queen Elizabeth, but she had already died like a year ago, dude. Like, dude, for real. That they at one point he was a prime minister, but I mean he was that uncle, you know. He wasn't really there, but I just loved talking to the dude, man, because he would come out with so many of them stories. But going back to Sasquatch, man, that is crazy. How do y'all really feel about that, knowing, besides the Patterson tapes, right? Besides all that, what do y'all really think about? I mean, because is there bones out there? Or maybe there is, but we just don't know about it. I mean, how do y'all really feel about that?
So, I mean, the guy in 2024 got the bones. He's got the DNA. He's got the Sasquatch in the glass case, sending it all off. It's all confirmed. It's a part, you know, like humanoid, part ape. Whether you believe that or not, I really don't believe that. But I'm on the fence on the Sasquatch thing. I think that it's mythical. I think, if anything, I don't think it's a real animal. If you want to believe that there is a Sasquatch out there, I think it's probably some kind of alien, interdimensional, you know, type of deal. Because if not, why haven't we found it yet?
It has to be interdimensional because it's blurry.
Yeah.
So Raul, what's his name with Katie Cigars? Mark.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing when he was on Real Smoke?
Mm-mm.
So
somebody was telling me that. Somebody was telling me about that.
He says he has not really an interaction, but he had a run-in with with a Sasquatch while hunting, and I guess he was a. I'm trying to remember. I'm going to fuck this up, but I think he was some kind of like animal biologist before he got into cigars, like the cigar business. So I guess he was able to get some hair or whatever, and they sent it in, and all it came back was like unknown primate.
Shut up, dude.
So that might be a BBB/Spirits and Secrets episode. We'll get him on. We'll smoke his cigars and talk Bigfoot.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got some uncles that look like freaking Sasquatch, man. Dude, they're some ugly fools too, dude.
That's the problem with Sasquatch. So as everything comes back unconclusive, unknown, blah blah blah. Nobody sees it really. It's always blurry. Bears do stand up, when they're threatened. Like it's. I don't know. I mean,
or even that they have portals, right? That they go through portals. That's why they're like so quick.
All those those state park portals or whatever.
Yeah, the one.
And that's why the state parks are there, is because we designated them around the portals because we've known for 200 years where these portals were. Blah blah blah. There's so many different conspiracy theories.
So, do you listen to Sasquatch Chronicles?
No.
Dude, oh my God, you gotta listen to that. Sasquatch Chronicles.
Yeah, I definitely will. I know
that's an amazing, like, it's that's another podcast like I could listen to for hours, man. They talk about like real people that have had encounters, and they talk about, like, oh dude, it's freaking wild, man. Some of the stories, dude. Just don't hear it at night though, because some of them will scare you, dude.
Yeah, no, I would love to encounter a Sasquatch. If it kills me, it kills me.
Really, dude? Yeah. I would, man.
I'm out in the woods sleeping without a tent. I want an encounter. If it takes me out, then hopefully, like, that's some evidence to figure it out. I think I don't know. Sasquatch for me is a weird one. I think if anything, it's one of these timeline jumper type of things, and maybe like lost in history type of Neanderthal / ape creatures that might have. I don't know. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around Bigfoot. There's no dead, like when they die, like why can't we find the bones? Why can't we find their bodies? Like Bigfoot's a weird one for me.
Because they don't die.
Yeah, because they don't die. They just go into a different realm and die or whatever. I mean, like I said, there's that one guy 2 years ago who has a body. Won't let anybody cut it up, but he takes samples off of it and sends it out, and it always comes in inconclusive, which, I can go out in my backyard and find some hair and send it in. It's going to come in inconclusive too.
It's Jerry.
Exactly.
It's Jerry and Huero Loco. Dude, Adam, you have a tattoo right there on your head?
I do, yeah.
What is, dude? I'm telling you, this guy's like a gangster dude from Kentucky, dude. Let me see. What is it? What does it say on the side, Adam?
So I don't know if you can make it out.
It's a rose. Is it a rose?
No, it's a. So there's a backstory to it. A friend of mine who, if you can see my tattoos, either he did them or he touched them up or covered them up for me. He died a couple years ago. He had a very rare form of stomach cancer. And
sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, thank you. He called me. He told me on Instagram. And I thought he was full of shit because that's just the kind of sense of humor that he had. He called me one day, and he was on his way to. Well, there is a rose, but it's a rose, a tattoo machine, some filigree, and a banner. But he called me to give me the full rundown on everything for the first time. when he was on his way to see Nathaniel Rateliff in the Night Sweats. And they have a song called Son of a Bitch. And the song is about detox, right? The start of the chorus is "Son of a bitch, give me a drink," and
I don't want to cut you off, but I have to interject. When my daughter was born, that was the only song that she would go to sleep to, which is
a great song.
Funny as hell, because it's not a song to go to sleep to. But for a baby, she fell asleep to that song. Funny as hell. Go ahead.
Yeah. The band is called Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, and I'm sure that you've heard it. It's catchy as fuck. It was really, really popular when it came out. But like I said, essentially he's talking about detoxing. So he's talking about bugs crawling all over him and, whatever. That's why he says, "Son of a bitch, give me a drink," because he's detoxing from alcohol. So that's the lyrics that are there on the banner. The big red spot is a tattoo machine. The guy that did the tattoo for me is a friend of mine as well, and he was friends with Jared, the tattoo artist that died, and he gave a red machine to Jared when they worked together. And then Jared really liked filigree, and the rose is just symbolic of roses on a grave, that kind of thing. So it's one big memorial for my friend Jared, the tattoo artist.
That's awesome, man.
He was a good dude. He was a really good dude. He had it pretty rough there at the end. Not just the cancer. He was having problems internally as well. He had found God, but he was also bisexual, and so he was struggling with that within himself. And it was just he was just a good guy.
Now I kind of feel shitty about the joke I just told him on the go, man.
He would have laughed. He would have laughed.
But that's freaking awesome, Adam. And listen, man, that says a lot about you too, as well. That you really hold people, close to your heart, man. That you're a loyal person,
Well, I appreciate that.
That's freaking awesome, man.
I appreciate that.
I got a tattoo, but it was of my ex-wife, and I really made a mistake on that one. So,
is that your only tattoo?
That's my yes and no. I can't really show the other ones. I would like to say that Tweety Bird didn't become Big Bird, but I mean that's for another story. I mean, listen, man, we all make mistakes when we're young and dumb, and full of crap. We think we're invincible.
Fair.
And I really wanted $20 at one time. So
hey, $20 is $20.
I've got a lot of my tattoos that he covered up for me were tattoos that I did myself. It's just, thankfully he was there to cover them up and make them better. My favorite tattoo was done by him. If you've ever seen the movie A Christmas Story, with the leg lamp.
Yes.
So I've got that on my ribs right here. That's my favorite tattoo. So it was a privilege to be tattooed by him. He did both of my arms from top to bottom. The Michael Myers right here, that's one that I've had since I was 19. He did not do that one, but he did touch it up. But he did. And then this one right here, this heart that can barely be seen on the camera, I did that one, but he touched it up, and then he added another identical one to it and just straightened me out from top to bottom. So, good guy.
Listen, man. Man. El 16 de septiembre, September 16th, Adam, the Wildcat Bowman, is going to go face-to-face with Connor, the Notorious McGregor. I swear, dude, I feel like, I would so put my money on you. Dude, you got to kick his leg, dude. Kick his leg.
They both have bum legs, so it'd be a good fight.
I've got two. He's got one thrice bummed, so
no, it'd be fun. He's got one twice bummed, and then a new one first bumped.
Yeah.
And the reason we're doing it on September 16th is why, guys? September 16th.
You tell me.
Mexico's independence.
Oh, okay.
So, and which had nothing to do with what I just said, but it sounds pretty damn cool. An Irishman, and what are you?
I'm a mutt.
A little bit of Mexican, so that's why I threw in that 16th of September.
A little bit of Spanish. Spanish.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I got offended when you said Mexican roll.
Dude, listen, man. I had a buddy of mine that says that he was talking to this I don't even want to say this Oriental individual, right? And he says, "Man, I got some Oriental in me." And the guy turns around, "You want some more in you?" He said, "Keep talking your shit." I was like, dude, I think little Jet Li could take you, dog. You better watch it.
Now I've got my niece and nephew. Their grandmother is Mexican and Japanese. Her father's from Mexico. So tangentially, I've got a connection to Mexico, but
there you go, dude.
It's just a little bit of Spanish that I've got. The rest of it is all European. So. And broadly like Ireland and Scotland and whatever. So to basically be two Irish fucks fighting each other.
Dude, you look like you would be fighting side by side William Wallace, dude. I swear to God, you would, dude.
Well, my last name is historically Scottish, so there's that. We'll go with that. I'm good with that. Let's raise up our kilts and show them our asses before we run them down and hack them.
Dude, that was freaking awesome. And then that dude gets shot the arrow in his ass, dude. Freaking hilarious, dude. I freaking love that movie, man.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Oh, so when I was growing up, man, one of I'll never forget my neighbor. His name was Wilson Wallace, which I never understood that, right? I feel like he had two last names, which is weird, but I mean, yeah. But his name was Wilson Wallace, and that movie was barely coming out, Braveheart, right? And he was saying, he goes, do you know that we're kin to William Wallace? I was like, nah, dude, this guy's lying, right? He started pulling out like all his stuff, like his family tree, and sure enough, the dude, like that was like his great grandfather, dude. I was like, holy crap, dude. And the only reason I was there every day, first of all, because I was Mexican, I was cutting his lawn. Imagine that crap. But because I wanted to hook up with his granddaughter. His granddaughter was a cheerleader, right? So I was always over there, man. She was freaking hot as hell.
That lawn was well groomed.
Yeah, man. No, dude. Hell yeah.
Immaculate.
And so I remember one day, just me being as smart as I had her in one of my classes, like, hey, dude. And they're talking about Braveheart and stuff. I said, dude, your grandpa's like, y'all related? I said, no, we're not. I said, yeah, you are. And long story short, I didn't get with her because she thought I was a smart ass at the end. Which is, it's okay because, well, not okay because she's not doing, I mean, the girl came a crackhead, dude, but still, I mean, that's another story, dude.
Don't they?
Dude, I completely went way off on us.
All the good ones turn up crackheads.
Yeah, it's like, listen, man, when you're in high school, you're trying to figure who you are, right? And you try to either be what is it at that time was a skater or a emo kid or whatever it is that it was, but you're just trying to fit in somehow, right? And you're always looking at that one popular girl. But now, where's that popular girl now? She got like 20 kids and she's like a torta size, So it's like, nah, I'm good, homie. Like it's all right. Oh my God, dude! I'm sorry, I completely messed up y'all show, dude. Like for real.
William Wallace killed 50 men, 50.
Oh man,
So I do have a connection to that. Like I did an ancestry thing through the Latter-day Saints. They have an ancestry.com type situation, and I don't know how accurate it is. But if it is accurate, I can take it back to Robert the Bruce, who was the guy that they were making King of Scotland by their rebellion. And then I was able to trace it back to, if you've ever seen the TV show Vikings.
I have.
Great, so I was able to trace it back to, what's his name? Ragnar's brother, Rollo. He was in my family tree as well. Like I said, I don't know if it's accurate, but I'll take it because it's fucking cool to look at it. And somebody, they've got more authority than I do on the situation. They tell me it's accurate. I'll fucking take it. It's probably bullshit. But
Dude, of course you got Viking in you, man. Listen, you look like that guy that have you ever seen them what's it like Orlando Bloom, that they're back in time, like in the 20s and stuff like that, and then it's Orlando Bloom right now in the present, but they say that they just go they jump from time to time. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah,
no, I don't think so.
I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, like what's his face? John Wick. What's an actor's name?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
And then the guy from all right.
Matthew McConaughey.
Those motherfuckers, they have like Civil War pictures of those.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
And then
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, the pictures. Yes, I do. I thought it was a TV show or a movie or something, but yeah, I have seen those pictures.
It's like those fucking weird things where they're like, are these Hollywood stars vampires, or are human traits just repeatable?
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves one is real. Like the picture of him in the past, that dude for real looks like a vampire. Like that's something you would see in Interview with a Vampire. That picture of him, it's crazy.
Who was that one guy that was a time? Supposedly he was a time traveler, and he was a time traveler and from another planet or something like that. But he came over here. They ended up catching him. They put him in a room, and then he disappeared from that room.
You talking about John Teeter?
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's a wild story.
Yeah, we did an episode on John Teeter.
Yep.
We did several episodes on John Teeter, actually. That is a crazy fucking story. For sure. And he's supposed to be from like the year like 34,000 or 3,400 or some shit like that. I can't remember, but yeah.
Dude, that's great. I'm telling you, Jerry, when you get to our age, when you get this old, man, that's all you start doing. Conspiracy theories and drinking whiskey and growing beards. So, I don't know. I'm just
Jerry's got 2 of the 3 down pat.
Well, it's like, listen, it's like I'm looking from top to bottom. So it's like I'm looking at the Jedi right now, and then the Apprentice. And Jerry, I don't know what you would be, man. I don't even want to say it, dog. I mean, you're still learning the Force, but you're gonna get there, homie. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna.
I got 2 of the 3 down pat, and then I got a select few conspiracies that I'm pretty heavy.
I got a pretty good handle on the 3rd.
But hold on, Jerry, take that fucking hat off, because
dude, he got that Justin Bieber hair, dog.
You're the envy of all of us.
He got that. Baby,
Jerry has like a lion's mane of fucking hair.
Man. Dude,
yeah.
Look at that, man. You better quit, man. Wave it again, one time. Wave it again.
Oh.
You got to do the fucking. There you go, the Baywatch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the Baywatch. Yep.
And I'm just letting y'all know
like Chris Cornell in his prime right now.
So for everybody out there in YouTube land, that's Jerry already 3 whiskeys in. He's going into the 4th.
Now, I tell you who he looks like. He looks like fucking Stephen Carpenter from the fucking Deftones. That's who he
does. Oh my God, he does.
He looks like fucking Stephen Carpenter from the Deftones. That's who you look like.
Yeah, we have to shave our head because we don't grow any more hair.
This thing just keeps going.
Jerry's growing locks for fucking donation right now.
Jerry, how old are you again?
I grow hair everywhere else on my damn body but my head, man.
Same. What are you again? 37, 38?
36.
36. All right, so I had hair like that when I was 36.
I did not.
Paul's been bald since like high school.
They shaved my head at like 20 when I made the hockey team in college, and I've never grown hair since then. I don't know if it'll grow or not. I just keep shaving.
I take that back. I seem to have forgotten how old I am. I had hair like that when I was 33, and then I trimmed it off. And when I trimmed it off, I shaved it bald for a while. And when I tried to grow it back, it was not. I couldn't. I got the ring that goes around like this, and that's fucking
Bozo the clown, dog.
Yeah, I'm not walking around like Bozo. I'm not doing it, man. So,
Jerry, wait till you sit on your balls, dude. That really freaking hurts, dude.
You don't think I've done that already? Shit, I live in Florida. It's like 100 degrees every day.
Mm. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. So Teeter got crazy, and then that one dude that went on the airplane. Do you remember that one? And he jumped off the airplane.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second. I can tell you his name, but I can't remember. Because there was a movie that was based around it with Matthew Lillard. And the guy's name was.
Bank heist?
Do what?
Talking about the bank heist guy?
Yeah, it's the bank heist guy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
Dude.
Yeah, there was a movie, Matthew Lillard and the kid that played Scott Evil. The guy that played Scott Evil. I can't remember his name now.
Seth Green?
Yeah, Seth Green and Dax Shepard. And they all went, they were childhood friends, and they went into the wilderness there in, was it Oregon or Washington or whatever the fuck, trying to find D.B. Cooper's treasure. Yeah, that's a fucking insane story right there, because I don't have any idea, like, how do you even verify if that's real or not? And then how do you go about finding that shit? It's crazy.
I don't know, but the Goonies did it. That was
Do what?
Cool. The Goonies did it.
The Goonies. Yeah, they're supposed to make another one of those, and I am not happy about it.
I'm not either. Leave the original, man. Just leave it like that.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Going back to the
There's
the plane-
enough people alive in the Goonies movie, though.
The movie, yeah.
They could do it right, but will they do it right?
It's going to be about their kids, and it's going to be fucking terrible.
If it's about their kids and they do it right, and it's not all fucking woke and bullshit, then it could be good. But
I don't know, man. That's like saying, hey, I'm gonna make a Rudy part 2. Man, just get out of here, dude. Just leave part 1 alone, you know?
Right.
Just stay right there. The Goonies is just one of them classics, you know?
it
Leave
is.
it alone.
They did that with the Burbs. They fucking
It is such a good story, though, and the boat just left. Like the boat just went. The ship is gone. Like, maybe they find the ship somewhere. Like, I don't know.
maybe there's another ship that they just found out about.
Yeah,
Listen,
right. That cave is unexplored enough. Like, it could be done correctly, but it probably wouldn't be. It'd probably be, they cast a bunch of fucking Muslim trans, and Disney will, fucking make a movie about bullshit.
God damn. Listen, if there's a movie that I wish they would do a remake, and hopefully y'all agree with me on this, it's got to be Porky's, man. They gotta make a remake, man.
I don't know if anyone like.
And they gotta redo that shower scene. Or we had the shower scene one, man. Where was it? Miss Ballbreaker grabs him by the junk and just pulls it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
straight through the wall.
I don't know if that would go over well. I don't think Disney would pick that up today.
Disney won't, but somebody might. That's a.
Calling on Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson, please.
Oh, dude,
I don't see that happening. That's not happening.
The Passion of the Christ, the one that he's gonna come out with, dude.
The Resurrection of the Christ.
Oh my God, dude. That's gonna be.
He's about the only one that's standing up to fucking big movie and saying, "Fuck you, I'll make what I want."
Hey man, Cavazos ruined his career, man, just because of his beliefs, man. Like,
I think it's fucking bullshit, but he's the only one that's actually out there standing up again. Well, he's not the only one. He's got a bunch of friends that are helping him, but
he has more. He has more of a presence and a voice out there that representation that.
Just look at the fights last night. Look at the fights last night when he was standing there next to somebody. I can't remember. Whenever they showed him in the crowd, and they were like, Mel Gibson, Academy Award winner. I mean, they're like, it's fucking. They focused on him. They focused on his achievements within the film industry itself. I mean, they could have said Mel Gibson, crazy person, but he and Joe Rogan, they think a lot alike. Joe Rogan's part of that, and fucking Dana White is. I very much agree with most of what he has to say too. So I'm not surprised, but still, they focused on that, which I thought was cool.
Well, listen, man, you got to be a little bit crazy, and I'm going. When I say crazy, man, is Kanye West really crazy? I don't really think so.
He's not.
I don't think he's crazy at all. I think he's been telling the truth, people.
No, he's some crazy. He's some crazy. Like, so for instance, whenever he said George Bush doesn't care about white people, okay, so George Bush doesn't care about black people. Here's what's crazy about it. It's not what he said. It's just the fact that he just blurted it out right there.
That's how he said it. Yeah.
That's the kind of crazy he is. But he's like, he wasn't wrong.
No. And listen, I know I may
he's crazy
smart. I may get a lot of I may get a lot of backlash from this, but guys, there's some kind of truth to it. You know, it's like when Trump said, you know, the rapist and all. It's like, guys, he's kind of not wrong on this, you know, but it's just the way he said it, and I get that. The way he said it came off a little dick, you know. So
the way he said it is he said it, and that's the problem. Is nobody said it before, and we need to normalize saying it. Because
the thing is too about that is you said he came off kind of like a dick. Well, I mean, is there really a right way other than sounding like a dick when you're talking about that kind of shit?
There's not, and I always tell people this, and I put it into this perspective to them. You know, I worked at the federal prison for almost 8 years, and part of that time I was in charge of immigration. So when people from other countries they come in with a clean slate. They don't have nothing that you could find when they're here. But it's not till the person like myself that I'm having to make the calls to the Mexican consulate or the Colombian consulate is, hey, can you send me their paperwork? Dude, there's 3,000 inmates, guys, and this is what I tell them: 3,000 inmates, and this is just a prison. 3,000 inmates. Out of them, 3,000 had major crimes. Maybe out of 3,000, maybe out of that 3,000, maybe about 420 out of 3,000 were actually legitimately coming here just to make a better life for themselves. Now, if you put it in perspective, that's just a prison, guys, with 3,000 people. Imagine the whole world now. It's wild. It's wild to think, and that's just the truth. Now, I live 13 miles or 11 miles away from the border. Do I want people coming over here illegally? Absolutely not. And why? Because I got kids, man. I got kids. I got a family that I want to take care of. And and what a lot of people don't see is like other countries, especially Mexico, has one of the strictest immigration laws, man. They don't even take people from Guatemala or El Salvador. They're sending them back to their own places because they don't want them there.
They sure are.
So come on, man.
Especially El Salvador. Those guys. There's a huge gang presence in El Salvador. And I wish, you know, you said, you know, I wish you live in a reality that I wish a lot of the country could live in, just for, you know, a month or so, just so they can get a good grasp of what it's like. Because, you know, a lot of people give Trump shit for his immigration policies. You know, I voted for the man 3 times because of the immigration policies, and it's not because I don't want immigrants to come here. I want them to do so the right way, because then we can vet them. We can reach out to those other countries step by step and make sure that they're not coming over here with heinous crimes. And if they are, we send their asses straight the fuck back. Yeah. Whatever country. I don't care if they come from England or if they come from Mexico, or if they come from, well, I don't give a fuck where they come from. Let's make sure that they're the right kind of person to be in this country. They want to come here for a better life. You know, they don't have all these you know, got drug, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
It's rough, man.
DUIs, I don't give a fuck, whatever, you know, but, you know, if they've been trafficking or, you know, drugs or humans, or if they've been fucking convicted of rape or whatever the fuck, fucking no, absolutely not. But let's adhere to the process.
Listen, this is what's always wild to me. Do you know? And because I worked in the federal prison again, this shit's wild. What I'm about to say, So, do you know if you're an illegal immigrant and you come with tequila, cocaine, or anything else, or I'm sorry, I don't know if I was able to say cocaine, and I said it
Yeah.
again. But anyways, if you come with tequila blow, you know, if you come over here and you're an immigrant, you know, and it's your first time offense, you're gonna get about 3 years. But if you're an immigrant, they're gonna give you 5 for your first time. That's freaking wild, man. And so a lot of these people are literally coming and say, you know what? If I'm gonna get caught, I'm gonna get caught paid. You know, so and I'm only gonna. And the thing with the federal prison too, you do 3 years. For every year, you have good time. So out of them 3 years, they're probably only gonna do what 2.5. And plus, there's programs in there that may knock off another year, so they may only do 2 years. That shit's wild, man. It's crazy, right? It's like the system is made for people. It's a money business thing. That's all it
Oh
is,
yeah,
man. It's
yeah.
a money business. It's a $1 trillion business that or billions or whatever, but it's set up for you to fail. That's what it is. Listen, going back
Oh
to
for
the
sure.
immigrants, I come from an immigrant family, but guess what, guys? My parents did do it the right way. My dad came in here, and you know, both my mom and dad. My mom's a teacher. She has her master's degree. She's a kindergarten teacher, and my
Awesome.
dad, he ended up retiring from a major corporation, you know, in the oil industry. The thing is, there is a right way to do it. Now, the people that are complaining says, well, we can't get into to see the immigration. You know why you can't get into see immigration? Because we're flooded with immigrants right now. You should be more upset than anything else because they're taking away your spot to get in line for you to do it right.
Right.
You know? Oh man, I
That's
could
the
go off on this,
biggest.
and I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack, dude. People,
Well, here's the
but
other situation with that is that the fucking it's not even about necessarily immigrants from South America. If that border's open, you've got people coming over here from
Yeah.
spies coming from China, coming from the Middle East with
Nope.
dirty bombs and shit.
And
They're coming across that fucking border. They're getting right into the country, and that's a big fucking problem. That's the biggest problem
yeah.
with the open border. Like
And,
you
and I
fucking
know Raul doesn't want to say it because you don't want to say it, but I'll say it. It's not people coming from South America. It's people coming from fucking Muslim countries that are ruining it for everyone to come into this country. And I'll say it. I'll speak on it. It's fucking bullshit. These motherfuckers are allowed to come into our country undocumented. You guys I say you guys, Raul, because you're just you're the quote unquote representative of the South American countries. And I say that in the most respectful way ever. In the most respectful
Mexico
way
is North
ever.
America.
Yeah, and I say that in the most respectful way ever. But that's why immigration was invented. Like, that's why we have immigration rights. It's for you guys to come in, but not these other motherfucking undocumented Muslims to come in and ruin this country. And that's the problem. Is it's being ruined by Muslims, and it's being ruined in England and Spain and Italy and Ireland and every other fucking country. And that's the problem that needs to be addressed. It's not immigration on proper documented, like society abiding citizens that want to come to the United States to seek out a better life or a life.
yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It's fucking Muslims that are ruining it for everyone. And I'll speak it out loud. I'll be the one that says it. It's all the fucking Muslim countries. There's so many Muslim countries they can go to that are not in war, that are not hardship. They can go to other Muslim countries, but they won't. They want to come to non-Muslim countries and try to take it over. Fuck them. They should not be allowed to come to our countries.
And listen, before anybody out there says anything, listen, you got 4 guys having a conversation right here, right now. You don't think on the other side of the world there's other 4 guys having the same conversation about us? They're having the exact same thing. It's just a little bit twisted around. That's just the truth, whether people like it or not. It is what it is, But I see exactly what it is that you're saying, because when you have other people coming in, we have a young youth that is so they're not mature enough yet, first of all, and they get this. It's like they're brainwashing them at a very young age, and they do so much stupid things that, hey, your mom and dad never taught you to do that. Why are you doing that? Well, it's because I learned it from, so and so. This is exactly why you got to prevent that. You have to prevent that, and the only way to do that is start from the borders, man. That's just simple as that, dude.
Yep.
And I know people don't like that because, Raul, you're Mexican. Yes, I am Mexican, but guess what? I'm an American citizen, guys. I'm an American.
Right.
I said I live in the most. There's not another country in this world that I would rather live in than right here, right now. I said whether, yes, are we the quote unquote the best country out there? Maybe at one point I feel like we were. Have we let ourselves go a little bit? I think we have, but I think we could do better. And I know we could get better. And we're in that point, in that position right now where we can make that change to do better.
We can do better, but we still are the best.
No,
absolute, undeniably best country to live in, by far. And when like maybe Poland, I'd go live in Poland. That's probably the only other country I'd live in is Poland. And let me it's undeniably the United States.
Yeah, and let me rephrase that, Paul, because when I say the best, like for the best country, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like academically, I don't, like, God Almighty, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. How do you feel about all that? Like academically, I feel like we're just. Do you feel like we're behind?
I feel like there's a ton of this country that's behind, and I feel like it's the Democrats that are fucking us up big time. That's why this country is starting to fall behind. But I still think that, I mean, it's not even a question. The most freest, undeniably livable country.
Oh no, I agree.
In the United States.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, I think the Democrats are ruining this country. And we need to put a stop to it. But
I mean, they took away took away woodshop and welding from the curriculum. Like, it's the blue collar people that make this country great, dude. It really is. And they took away stuff like that. Away from. I mean, come on, dude. When I went to school, I know the type of person I was. I wasn't the smartest, tool in the shed, dude. And I know I wasn't. That's why I work in the oil field, but that's not to take away the people that work in the oil field, because you need people like us to continue, just like you need a plumber, just like you need a welder, just like you need a construction worker, a person that comes and that delivers your mail or you picks up your trash. You need people like us for this country to keep going.
Right.
And you need a martial artist like Adam, dude. I'm just saying. we got to get him with Conor McGregor.
You know what? That might be, excuse me, that might not be too bad of an idea. He's got a line on that proper 12, which is not great, but if it's free, I'll drink the fuck out of it.
We had it on the show. We had it on the show, and we didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, no, we did, and it wasn't that bad, but it's not great.
There's what's he have, a 15-year or something now? That's supposed to be like a lot better. It's supposed to be like a single malt or something.
Have you tried his cigar, the Notorious cigar?
I have it sitting in my humidor.
It is freaking amazing, dude. I love it.
Really? Wow.
One of the I don't even remember how long ago it was, but Angel, one of the lives I was watching or something, put up a 5-pack, and I was able to win it, and that was a part of it. I haven't smoked it. It's been sitting there. I eye it every time. It's a sweet looking band.
His cigar is freaking. I'm like with everybody else. When it comes to celebrity endorsed cigars, not such a big fan. Of course, Mike Tyson, Gurkha, come on, get out of here. No, dude. And first of all, $30, whatever, yeah, dude. No. I ain't paying $30 for that. But you got people like Guy Fieri that comes out with the knuckle sandwich, kicks it out of the park. Hold on.
I gotta stop you. Guy Fieri put out a cigar too.
Yeah.
He's got a whole
line with.
He has a whole line. The knuckle sandwich. Special.
We just talked about Guy Fieri and his fucking sparkling waters, which I'm drinking right now in my fucking bottle. This motherfucker has got his hands into everything, doesn't he?
Now, we need to find a way to get Guy on the show.
So, unfortunately, I was at the lounge the other day, and I was talking to some people like we do when we're at a lounge, just talk to some random people. I don't remember what group it was, but he was there doing like a cigar and because he has his tequila too, cigar and tequila tasting, and I guess they had him slotted for an hour, and he pieced out in like 25 minutes.
I could see that. I kind of see him as a douchebag, and I hate to make generalizations or make judgments about people, but I kind of see him as a douchebag. Hopefully he's not that person, but
like I get it. He obviously he's got his hands in everything, so I get it. He might be a busy man, but at the same time, you got to be like, hey, I had this come up. I got to piece out. Yeah, apparently he just Irish goodbye, just walked out, sort of deal. That being said, the local lounge here has 5 or 6 of his cigars of the knuckle sandwiches. I don't know how many he has out, but they got a whole like row of it.
Yeah, it's a collaboration he did with Eric Espinosa. Yeah. So, dude, it's amazing cigars. Highly suggest you do eat because that's the only cigar to this day that will knock me off on my ass, dude.
Which one?
His knuckle sandwich.
Do you remember which one of the line though?
Oh my God, he has he has that one, the Puro.
He's got so many.
Yeah. Dude, I would be lying. But dude, I think I tried just about all of them. They've knocked me on my ass, dude. Like they're pretty strong. So you have him, and then who else? Of course, Conor McGregor with the Notorious. I forgot who he blended with. Amazing cigar though, dude. I freaking love it. The one that I'm kind of curious about is Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans has a cigar too that he came out with, and it's been getting some good reviews. So I don't know the name of it, but I want to get my hands on that. And also you got the rapper Nas. He collaborated with Escobar Cigars, and those are freaking amazing.
Liga Tridente is what they're called. I'm looking at them right now.
That's what it is. That's Marlon Wayans, right? Yeah.
I just looked it up. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been hearing some amazing stuff about his, man. Let me see.
Those bands are sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, but when it comes to like collaborations, man, with celebrities, it's always one of them hit or misses. But to this day, Conor McGregor's, Guy Fieri's, man, those just knock it out of the park, dude.
Yeah, it's like that in the tequila world, the whiskey world, the rum world. You get these celebrities behind them. A lot of them just slap their name on it just to do it, and it's complete shit. We actually did a country music celebrity, whatever you want to call it, shootout with 4 different whiskeys that have country music artists behind them, and they were all fucking fantastic. We had Alan Jackson's cigar or whiskey, Dierks Bentley, Riley Green, and what was the other one?
It was the Duke, wasn't it?
Row 94.
Yeah.
Row 94. Okay.
Is I'm blanking on his name. I could see him. I could see his songs too.
Saw that whiskey you've been drinking.
Or no, that was Dierks. What was the other one?
You're thinking of the guy that's on the
Gypsy.
America's Got Talent or some shit like that.
Gypsy.
Blake Shelton?
What's Gypsy? Shit.
Eric Church. It's Eric Church.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, those whiskeys are pretty damn good. The blackened cigar, the blackened whiskey is pretty damn good.
Oh, dude, the one with Hetfield, dude, the blackened M81, that's freaking amazing, dude.
Yeah, we got the cigar. I bought the cigar. I sent them out to the guys. We'll be doing a blackened episode here. I don't know when.
So the blackened whiskey, it was when they say it's port, what does that mean? That it was made like in a wine barrel?
It was finished in a port wine barrel.
It was finished a port wine barrel. Okay, I got you. Okay, because I know they have like for every barrel they had like a QR code, and they were playing. Was it that white noise? They were
Yeah.
doing that white noise to it.
So
Dude, that's free, yeah.
in the Rick House they play music, and they have their the set list or whatever you want to call it, and the songs that they play while they age the whiskey, and it's apparently vibrates the whiskey inside it to help it age a little bit. Copper and Kings, they're a brandy out in Louisville, Kentucky. They do the same thing, but they don't have a single artist behind them. Each day, one of the I don't know if it's tour guides or one of the workers there picks a playlist and plays it. And then you could go on Spotify and you could hit like Copper and Kings on July 12th, and it'll show you exactly what they're playing for the barrels. And it's loud as fuck too. Adam could attest to that one.
Have you tried the whiskey out of Texas? Was it the Devil's River?
No, but I see it sitting on the shelf all the time.
Yeah, so I actually tried some of that. Freaking amazing. Ralphie, Smokey Justice, dude, he's doing a collaboration with them, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, man. So super proud of the dude, man. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get some and send some out. I see it all the time. It's at our ABCs.
Dude, and they're cheap. It's cheap.
Oh,
dude.
it's cheap too.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
so far the only really Texas whiskey I like is Still Austin.
Dude, Still Austin. Was it the Red Corn?
I haven't had that one. They did
that
a whole.
Was freaking amazing.
I think they did a red corn, blue corn. Their standard bourbon and rye, and their cask strength bourbon and rye is fantastic.
What is that cigar blend? Was it the Tanger?
Oh, the Tanager or whatever.
Tanager, yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Is it, dude? I've been wanting to get my hands on that, dude.
Well, the master blender, Nancy Fraley, is she's the one that helped blend it. She tries to take I think she's like trained in whatever it is out in France or whatever, where they do cognac and Armagnac and that kind of stuff, where they don't finish the barrels, but they select certain barrels for the taste. So she did it with the Tanager, so it's not a finished whiskey. It's just a whiskey that has like different flavors. And she smokes cigars, she smokes pipes. It's fantastic. I unfortunately can't, like, it showed up here and it sold out within like 20 minutes.
Quick, dude. And because they come out with one every year, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's freaking expensive too.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. The Penelope series, have y'all tried that one yet?
That's Paul's fucking favorite whiskey right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sat down with Sin and Josh last year sometime, and
dude, I would love to have them on my
Distant Cigars.
Show,
and it just so happens I stopped in a liquor store for, I don't remember what I think Penelope dropped their peach what do you call it, the old fashioned ready to drink bottle or whatever. So I was going to buy that, and that was sitting right next to it, so I grabbed it when we had them on. And then we had Lee from Stolen Thrones on, drinking it with him too. Paul has it right there.
That's amazing, man. I have that one too. What?
As you can see, there's nothing left of it.
Yeah, I drank like half of that.
It's almost done.
Dude, I drank like half of that, and I gave the other half to Renee there in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, dude, I gave it to her. Dude, that's a freaking amazing,
good
bottle, man.
They have chapter 2 coming out. I don't know if Sin and Lee have any part of it, but they have part 2 coming out.
Man, dude, heck yeah, dude. Well, we talked about just a little bit about everything, man.
Yeah, you fucking destroyed this episode. We're at like 3 hours now.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. Did I really destroy like that? Listen, if it makes y'all feel better, y'all can come on my show and we can mess that one up too, dude. So.
Say when. No, I think this is a good start to season 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The YouTube chat was going off. Jason, I don't know if he's still in, but he jumped on for a minute. Ish with Factory Reserve jumped on. Panda was on for a little bit. We had Aaron Ross. He said he subscribed to us, so that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
Crispy jumped on for a minute.
This is y'all season 3?
So this is episode 1 of season 3, but this is technically going on to our 4th year? Because season 1 was a year and a half, 2 years long.
Hey guys, well listen, man, congratulations on season 3, dude.
Oh,
Dude, I'm such a big fan. And
Thanks,
I've
sir.
told you that before, Adam. It's finally nice to meet Paul, that sexy individual right there, man. I'm telling you, it looks like the guys from I was gonna say, Harry Potter out now, not Harry Potter, the Hobbit, man. Looks like the Hobbit crew grew up, man, and there it is right there, man. But hey, guys, big congratulations. Hope I could have y'all on my show.
Say when, and we'll try to be there.
Well, hey,
That's right.
and we got to do, and when we do mine, we'll do like a wild turkey table challenge. How about that?
With my lord.
With not my lord, dude, not my lord.
Come on.
Oh my god, dude! I've never tried it, but I've heard bad things. No, I've smelt it. I'll take it back. I've smelt it, and it's nasty.
Give me your address.
No.
I'll send a couple samples unlabeled. One of them will be my lord, and you'll have to figure out the others.
Yeah. I got it ain't gonna happen. Well, guys, I'm gonna sign off myself. But again, congratulations, guys. Continue doing what you're doing. Definitely gonna check out y'all's other podcasts because I love the conspiracy stuff. Man, I had fun, man. I had a blast. Thank y'all for having me on, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks for
thank you for joining us.
testing our new little thing that we got going on. We had a little issue at the start, but I think I don't know what it was. I just hit refresh the audio and it started working again. So hopefully don't have any issues going forward, but it worked. We had Jersey to Vegas on, and both audios were working. So this will be a cool little segment thing that we got going on. Maybe we'll do our episode and then tell people to jump on like this and go for another hour or 3.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, guys, everybody out there on YouTube land or Instagram land, subscribe to Bourbon Beers and Belvedere. Click your notifications. That's very important because it helps out the platform. And love y'all guys, man. Till next time, dude.
Appreciate you, brother.
Cheers,
Thank
bud.
you for joining
Thank you.
us.
We'll see you though.
Yeah. Bye.
There you go. He did our little outro for us.
That's right. That's right. We don't even need to record one, except to ask that anybody listening or watching support your local veterans in any way possible. I'm going to make it short on this particular episode. Support them any way possible, and then let's make sure to support the kids out there. The world's fucking crazy. Let's be sure to look out for the most vulnerable amongst us. And until next week, cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Also, check out the Smoke and Text podcast with Raul, and check out Jersey to Vegas on Instagram. They're the 2 guys that jumped on with us.
Definitely.
Put out some great content. So, until next week. Next week, I think we got a guest. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we got a guest next week. So, should be fun. So, yeah, it's been a fun episode.
Cool.
All right, guys.